But very momentarily.
Marco looks as though he needs a bit of health.
Yeah, a few of them do.
I thought we were getting there and having a long rest in here.
Yeah, I seem to recall that as well. So we'll get that done in just a moment. Once we've got looks like every character's been taken now. Is everyone comfortable with their characters? Any questions before we get into it? No questions at all?
Nah, no questions.
We are going to level up when we get out of this, aren't we?
Yes.
Cool.
Absolutely. Just give me a moment. And we'll get right into it. Okay. Alright. Just setting up my phone so I can see the stream chat while we play. And we'll be good to go. I've actually dug out my physical DM's screen and have that sitting in front of me now while we play as well. And today, Thrak was generous enough to actually donate physical DM's 5th edition handbook and the Tales from the Yawning Portal physical book as well. So, thank you, Thrak. Thrak is actually in the same room as me tonight on the other computer. And we will get into it without further ado. And don't forget, of course, his sword went down to +2. Alright, has everyone got the map?
+2? I thought it was +1.
It was +2. Everyone's got the map, yes? Yep. And you guys were resting in here.
Yep.
Right, long rest is applied. Everyone should now be at maximum health.
Mad.
Excellent. Yeah, Vorpal sword incoming, huh? Okay. So, do you guys want to do a recap? Mids, you're pretty good at recapping.
I am. Yeah, I wasn't in this room most of the time, but apparently they were getting there and killing some slimes, some oozes. Last game.
I can clarify that. There was some grey oozes.
That's right.
They look sort of like this.
Yeah, we haven't really explored that much in here. We've just come into these two rooms. They killed some grey oozes. I went down south, seen a bridge. That's about it there. Came back up and they were finishing up killing the grey oozes. And that's pretty much all we've done for the last session.
Okay. Not a problem. Did everyone get that?
No, we didn't occur.
No.
Yep.
Good.
I don't think this is this party.
No, I realise that. That's okay though, because it's been changed ever so slightly. So what happens when the DM clicks the wrong button? I was meant to preload that. Never mind. Alright, so you guys have rested. I'm going to redo initiative for everyone. And we are going to go from there. So, who's controlling Shadow tonight? That would be Thrak, I believe. Yep, okay. Just changing my user interface a little bit. Because it was just too damn small.
Shadow zone to come
and
back.
So you guys have rested, no problems. You defeated the users. There was a bit of damage done to weapons from memory. And we just might have someone else coming in to grab one of those players. Okay, so I'm just going to lock tokens. Actually, no, I won't. You guys have rested, not a problem. You can see that Phoebus actually did explore down there. There's a stone bridge. And what we'll do is we'll get everyone in position down there somewhere. So just drag your characters down there into whatever pecking order it is you wish to be in. All right. Fantastic. And now I'm going to lock the tokens, okay? And we're going to have to clear up a character. Who's controlling 2?
Yeah, he can have Andrew.
Yep. Done.
Hey, Rev.
Stop.
Hey Rev, tonight you'll be playing a Dwarven Cleric.
Oh, fun.
And the Dwarven Cleric is very, what would the word be? Defensive
Touchy?
of Dwarven values?
Aggressively defensive.
Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds
Of
about
all
right.
things, Dwarven is like obsessed.
Yes, and we're in a dwarven stronghold.
Yes.
They're back.
Certainly not desecrating their remains or anything. Wouldn't dream of it.
Or would I?
Well, your character wouldn't. You're going to be controlling Andrew, the dwarf.
Okay.
So, when you're in and taking control of him, it'll pop up and tell me. Just have to press the PC button and select Andrew. Anyone have any questions before we go? No? There's a map coming up for Rev. Okay, let's get into it. Shadow's got the first initiative. So, Shadow, what are you doing?
Shadow's going to console Thrakabay. Oh, Balasar base.
Right. Marco's going to lead the way. Follow me, friends. Alright, we're followed by Balasar with his slightly damaged longsword. Moving down the 30. Next we have Andrew.
You're never going to let him live that down.
No. Probably not. Are you good there, Rev?
I think so.
Well, you're going to do a move? It's your turn. Just the red-headed dwarf, red-bearded dwarf. There's arrows pointing at it. You got it?
The fantasy grounds is about to crash. Can you move me? Just as far as I can go.
Can do. I'll just move him down. He's 25. Close enough. And next we have Maka. Who's controlling Maka tonight?
That will be me.
That will be Duskmar. Fantastic. Vlad.
Probably just move to there.
And next is Grov, who's already made his move. Well done.
Thank you.
And next we have Phoebus, who rolled a mighty 3 on the initiative roll. Dashing across. So from that position, I'll just expand the map significantly. You can see some stairs that go down. Shadow. Looks like he's finished consoling Balasar. Dashing 35 or dashing 60? Marco's going to do much the same thing. He's got his rapier out, ready for a fight. Balasar!
This is why Marco almost dies all the time.
Marco the kill thief.
Yeah, because he runs out there like without an action. then he gets ganked, then we almost kill everything, then he gets rezzed, and he comes up and one-shots it.
Sounds like classic Marco. Balasar. Excuse me. Just the
So I was
30?
going to look there and remind Marco of what happened last time he tried to run away or run off without waiting for us.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and it is Andrew's turn again. Did Fantasy Grounds work out for you there, Rev?
Yeah, it's fine now. Just give me 1 second.
Yep.
Come on, dash over there. Oh, wait, I can't go that far. Never mind. Hang on.
No, it's alright. Make it 50.
Used to being a not dwarf.
Yep, that's alright.
There we go.
You'll have to toss me.
Alright, next we've got Maka, who looks like they're moving the third. Oh, that was Grove.
Yeah, Grove was supposed to move to 30.
Yeah, when it's his turn.
Yeah, cool.
Maka's coming across. Just the 20 Maka?
No.
No? Okay. Not a problem. And so from there, you can actually see that the stairs go down and lead to, there's like a couple of inches of water down there. Vlad, you moving?
Yep.
I'll just drag you over, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And Phoebus.
I'm going to have a look down in there.
Great. So there's an open doorway. You can see that. The water, when you get all the way down there, it's, let's say, about knee deep. So the rooms beyond do appear to be flooded.
Right out. I'll finish the rest of my move and move in.
Yep.
I'll stand ready there.
Standing ready. Yep. Shadow.
Wait, my friend. Don't go on with it.
Just a 25, 30. There it is. Anything else he's doing? She's doing? Nope. Alright. And so Marco is just going to wait there, heeding the advice given to him by Vlad Balasar.
Who gave him the advice?
That would be one of his. Sorry, Balasar, what's going on?
Balasar's going to also follow Phoebus.
Yep. Okay, so now that you've followed Phoebus, it is Andrew's turn.
It's getting a bit crowded in that doorway, so I'm going to move this.
Yep. Not a problem. Maka, there'll be an encounter shortly. In fact, actually, we don't need to take this part in turn so much. Maka, did you want to do anything there? No? Okay, moving on. Vlad, did you want to do anything there? Oh, you did move. Sorry, yep. Hello, Vlad?
Not sure.
Not sure? Okay. We can come back because this is just a...
Yeah.
Getting prepared for an encounter, basically.
And Grove's just going to move.
Yep.
And get ready. I'm going to go ready.
Yep. too easy. So Phoebus, you're down in the water there. What are you doing in there?
Yeah, just going to investigate it, check out
Yeah,
the 3 rooms.
go for it. So roll your investigation check into the dice tower, please.
Oh, good on you.
No, that'll do. 18. All right. So, yep, your character can swim and hold his breath for a long time. So, it actually reads that a short flight of stone steps leads down to a wooden door that stands half open. Dark, stagnant water pools in the small landing at the base of the steps and in the doorway, presumably filling the room beyond as well. The area smells of rot. Now, you do actually, while you're investigating, manage to find a couple of potions which are going straight into the party sheet, but they're going to Phoebus because he's the only one in there. They are in Phoebus's inventory now. And Phoebus, can you please make a Constitution saving throw into the tower? So remember, it's a save, not a check. Very good. So you've now explored all 3 of those rooms, and those 2 potions you found were actually down here, where there's the rotting remains of an orc.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Do I
So
know what these
You're in
potions
orc
are?
soup, basically.
you're in orc soup. It's not terribly pleasant. The potions, you have no idea what they are other than how they are described. So do you want to read that out for everyone?
One of them, this vial looks empty, but feels like it holds liquid of some kind. That's all it says for that one.
Okay.
The other one, this vial contains a cloudy green fluid which smells of the sea and has what appears to be a jellyfish-like bubble floating in it.
Right, okay. So, that's what you found.
Yeah,
Did Phoebus come back out of the water?
I will be.
I'll just assume he has to there. Okay, Shadow's turn. Orc soup. Wasn't that pleasant?
He's going to hold his nose and flick his head and walk away because you stink. Like
Okay.
orc.
Marco's going to just move forward a little bit, following the party with his rapier drawn. Balasar moving the 30 there.
With those potions, I'll let everyone know what I found too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Andrew's turn.
I'm gonna dash. Hang on.
Dashing forward. Waiting for that dash. Beautiful. Alright. That's probably the easiest way to do that. Macca. You know what? I think we'll just speed this up ever so slightly, and I'm just going to assume everyone moves up here, given that they do. So what I'm going to do is unlock the tokens.
Yeah, that's probably
Just don't go
best.
past that line. But put yourselves in pecking order, please. Did you want to swap Balasar with Marco?
Yeah, we'll swap.
Go for it. Alright, and Shadow, bringing up the rear, or in the middle?
Middle.
Alright, everyone's in position. I'm going to lock the tokens, and we're going to go back to the top. Shadows first. So, the room that you're in, give you a bit of a description. It reads, the rock stairs climb steeply, turn north, and then descend toward the east into a cavern very much like the one you just left, but smaller. A ledge along the river continues east to a door on the north wall, and the rushing river separates you from a ledge on the southern side. A large, strange-looking stalagmite stands in the middle of the southern ledge. A cave fish flops helplessly on the bank nearby.
Shadow will take the ready action and wait for the hallway to clear.
Yep. No problem. Marco is going to step forward and observe that fish. And as he's doing so, a strand extends from the stalagmite. With the thrashing cave fish in its grasp, it pulls the fish toward the rock formation, and then suddenly a fang-filled maw gapes open in the stalagmite and devours the fish in one bite, which is what it looks like, sort of like that, but instead of a dwarf, it's holding a fish, or it's eaten a fish.
Wish it was eating a dwarf.
It might yet. Okay, Marco stares at it in shock. Balasar. Oh, and by the way, the creature is there.
I'm going to tell everybody not to get too close to it and Marco to come back. More walk.
Pick a square.
Just the 10 there?
Yep.
Okay, give me a moment. Accepted, not a problem. And doing anything while you're there? No?
I will cast. I will cast Searing Smite on myself. So next time I hit something, it fucking dies.
Yep. And while you're...
Actually, no, I won't, because it's bonus action and it's 1 minute.
Okay, so what are you going to do there?
Take a ready action for it to come at me.
Okay, not a problem. In the meantime, I'm putting on ambient music for those watching the stream, which should now be on. Okay, and ready action is done. So, the creature lashes a tendril straight out at Balasar. The tendril misses. You can have a reaction for that, yes?
Sorry guys, I forgot to hold the mic down. Oh. Can I slice
Yes,
it?
you held your action, so I'll just allow that. Go for it. Just attack the actual creature. That's a hit. Good roll.
Bonus action, fucking Searing Smite.
Get that on and get it done. You got it done? Searing Smite's added to Balasar. Now just waiting for that damage. And waiting for the damage. Just roll damage. Don't worry about that, it'll still work. Bam, 14 damage done to the creature. So, as he does so, yet another set of tendrils slap at him. Ooh. And the creature actually critically fails and dazes itself, which is...
Gets itself in the eye.
Something along those lines? Something along those lines? You know what?
Where the tendrils come from.
It does actually accidentally blind itself when it does that. That's what it gets for rolling a natural 1. Andrew's turn.
I'm gonna move over here and use my crossbow to try and hit the unidentified creature.
Go for it. You gotta do it on the creature. He misses. So, why did Andrew actually... It's what, sorry?
You put a blind effect on a creature. So he gets it.
Oh, yeah, I'd have advantage because it's blind.
Right, sorry, I thought it dropped the lowest one. No, I'm misreading that there. I should put my glasses on while I'm thinking about it, so I can actually read it properly. Okay, yep, so despite the fact that you rolled a 15, you still missed.
Frame.
Damn, right? When you're done, end your turn. Macca, bringing up the rear there. Moving forward just the 10 feet.
I'm going to move forward, please.
Yep. Done. Macca moves forward. And what's he going to do there?
I will Eldritch Blast the
creature?
unidentified creature.
Yep. Go for it. Misses with the roll of 12.
Jesus. It's a plus 18.
Yes, indeed. Alright, Vlad. Moving forward the 25.
Yep. Then I'm going to
Going to...
inspect the creature and see if I know what it is.
Yep, so that would be some sort of knowledge check, I believe.
Yep. What do you want me to roll?
In this particular case, probably nature. Yep, that's high enough. You actually understand that the creature is known as a roper. Oh, wrong button. And what you know about ropers is that they live in caves and caverns, and they feast on whatever they can catch and seize. They will literally eat any creature, from underdark beasts to adventurers and their gear. You also know that they have a whole heap of tendrils, and that they can use them vicariously, and that they can reach much further away than they appear.
Lovely. Do I know if it has any weaknesses or...
No.
Cool.
Although you can see that it's still blinking its eye that it accidentally hit itself in.
Yep.
Rolling a 1.
Right, would I be able to cast something, or would that be my action?
No, that would have been, you would have seen it, went, oh, I know what that is, so
Okay, awesome.
you still have an action.
Cool, well, I'm going to do a Scorching Ray at it.
Go for it.
Oh, hello.
Yep, that hits. Nice. Hits again. 3 beams coming out of the Scorching Ray from memory. And
No one
misses with the 3rd.
That is my turn.
Right, Grov.
Grov wants to move to that spot.
Yep.
25. In my inventory, I'd like to equip the Alchemist's Fire, a flask,
Okay, yep.
and try and throw it at it.
Okay, so what I'll get you to do is just make a dexterity check.
Yep.
So, just do the dexterity check, and the flask. So you're throwing it at the roper?
Yep.
It actually misses and lands in the river.
Ah,
Yeah, it just didn't even come close.
bugger.
Sort of very high armor class to be hit. So
Yeah.
just make sure you take one of those out of your inventory. And Phoebus.
I will do that.
That was a good idea, though.
Ah, damn, I can't believe I rolled a crappy 9.
As a bonus action, I'm going to get there and charge to the edge with a leap.
So you're going to jump over?
Yep, and slam Shadow Spike down.
Okay, great. So you'll just want to make a athletics check.
So, got charge on.
Uh-huh. Just do the athletics check quickly. Yep, beautiful. You jump over, no problem. And yes, it was. And do your attack. He misses.
I'm going to re-roll that with my inspiration.
Go for it. He hits. Shadow Spike, the +1 longsword. Hits the roper, and let's see the damage. 2. +8. It's actually pretty good. Alright.
That's it.
Shadow.
Thank God I had that charge on.
Shadow's going to run in.
Yep. He's playing on a computer that he's not used to. It is decidedly not as good as his computer at home. Good roll. Javelin straight at the roper. Nice. Very good. Marco actually casts Vicious Mockery at the roper. And the roper fails its save against Marco and takes a little teensy bit of damage from him. Balasar.
I'm going to put my sword away and pull out a jab.
Go for it. Throw that javelin at the roper. He misses with the javelin. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay. So the roper has really hurt its eye quite seriously there when it rolled the 1. Regardless, it still will be doing some attacks at Phoebus. And apologies, yes, do you want to apply that? No, do the save on it, please. That will be a lot easier than if I do it. It succeeds. So the effect ends then? Right. Okay, so the roper has done 1 attack at Phoebus. It does another one at Andrew. And misses. It does another one at Shadow. It dropped to 20. Oh, and it does yet another one at Phoebus, where it misses. Andrew.
I'm gonna have another go at shooting this thing.
Go for it.
Damn it. I have inspiration. Can I roll again?
You certainly can.
Come on, good roll. Ah.
Oh.
It was just meant to be a 9, wasn't it?
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
you just...
Grov will give you my inspiration. I want you to hit it.
Hang on.
Can you
Sorry,
do that?
you had a question there, Throw?
She didn't drop that attack on the creature.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
second attack
Oh,
wasn't on
shit.
the creature.
My bad.
Before
hang
you
on.
use Grov's inspiration, make sure you put it on the creature.
Boom! Oh!
That
Better.
hits. That hits.
Yes.
Okay, damage has finally been done. When you're done, end your turn. And Maka, what's going on there?
I'm going to toss an Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh, double 20s.
Nice.
Oh!
How's about that.
Holy, I don't think I've seen that.
And damage.
Oh, good damage too.
Wow. Really well done. Really well done there. Alright, when your turn's over, let me know. Well done.
Yeah, that will be the end of my turn.
Yep. No problem. I'll just change it over to Vlad.
Righto. I am going to probably use more spells.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Uh-huh. Don't forget to pick which damage.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the damage. Let's say fire damage.
Okay, go for it.
Level 1.
It hits.
Oh, that's some serious.
Wow. You guys are absolutely smashing that thing.
Yep, that's my turn.
Great. Okay, so
We're smashing it because we can get advantage. If we didn't have advantage, we'd be screwed.
Grov, can you please make a perception check?
Yeah, mate. Where's my perception? Oh, it's an action.
Skills. No, it's skills.
Skills, bugger.
Skills tab. Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. You actually hear like a loud clunk that sounds like stone hitting stone, like perhaps a door was a stone door was closing, and you also get a bit of a whiff, and you can smell orc.
Oh. Okay. I turn to my companions and relay this sense that I have. Guys, I can smell orc. They're close. My action is
It's
going
just
to
Macca.
Just Phoebus who went swimming in Orc Stew, it's fine.
I'm going to move 15 feet to the east, or 20 feet to the east, and check around and see if I can see where that noise came from on the door.
Okay, yep, so what you actually will notice is there's a passageway up here, and I'll actually just expose a teensy bit more of it, and you can see an orc.
Okay, I relay back to my companions. I've got one orc in a room up to the north. I'm going to try and burn. So I'm going to create a bonfire.
Yep.
Right at the doorway.
Okay, give me a moment while I bring up a token.
Yes.
So you mean about there?
Yep. Oh, just
Okay.
inside that first square to the left.
There?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't you want to blocking the doorway?
I am going to block it because I can always put it out.
Yeah, so blocking it would be there.
Okay. Yep, want to do that.
Okay, beautiful. And Phoebus.
And
The
that's
thing
my
is-
enter.
Yep, has been slapping tentacles at you.
Now I'm going to hit it again.
Go for it.
I'm gonna rage this time.
He's raging. He's crazy.
He's pissed off.
He
Good
hits
roll.
it. Good roll. There's been some good rolls tonight. It's really good. He absolutely destroys this thing.
Wow, dude.
Absolutely destroys it. The lizard man smashes it. What did you hit it with there? You hit it with Shadow Spike.
Spike.
Does everyone know how Shadow Spike works? What it does?
No.
Do you want to
Crits
tell us?
objects.
Okay, so basically, I have a +1 sword. It's to attack, damage, that sort of shit.
Yep.
But if it hits an object, the hit is automatically a critical hit, and it can deal bludgeoning or slashing damage to the object. Your choice. Further damage from non-magical sources can't harm the weapon.
Oh, boom!
Boom with the natural 20. Well done there.
As he throws the javelin, he'll scream, "Orc!" while tipping his fedora.
Orc. I love it. It's great. And that one as well. Right, okay, so he critically hit the orc. No problem. Ending his turn?
Yep.
Alright, Marco Volo, who doesn't like orcs very much, is moving up, and he will hold his turn and wait ready because there's a fire in the way. Balasar.
I did have a plan for this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a good plan. It's blocking the bloody.
Just moving, is that it?
Yeah, hide on the left-hand side of the door.
Yep.
I'll take the ready action.
Not a problem. The orcs see the fire and realize that they are blocked in there. And take defensive measures. Andrew.
Should we put the fire out?
Well, it's Grove's magical fire. So
It's not my turn, so I guess I
ask
can.
him to. In character.
you can. Thank you for that, by the way, Krieger.
Grove, can you put this fire out, please?
Okay, and is Andrew going to be staying there?
No. I'm gonna get up there.
Moving forward. Okay, Macca.
I'm going to try to jump across and go over here.
Okay, yep. You need to roll an athletics check, though.
Yeah, no.
The DC for this will be, let's say 10. Nice.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Yep, you're across there. No problem. It wasn't even the littlest bit of a challenge.
Probably hovered.
Almost. Magic. That's what we'll say it was. Alright, and is that it for Macca?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast this orc.
Yep, that hits.
For minimum damage.
Minimum damage, but it's damage nonetheless. That's the way you gotta look at it.
Yeah, it's damage
Alrighty.
nonetheless.
Can I get the map reshared, please?
You can. Everything alright?
Fancy crashed.
Okay. This orc retaliates by throwing a javelin straight at Andrew. Maybe it just doesn't like dwarves. And it misses, and then it moves. Vlad.
Alright, I'm gonna move across
Moving up
there.
30, yep.
And gonna cast Chill Touch at, I think that's Orc 17 at the back
Okay,
left.
That hits. Good roll. Wow, you guys are really full of good rolls. Don't forget to apply the effect.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Alright. So, this creature is going to, which you see is a bit of a bigger orc than the other ones, the one up the back. And he starts by moving down here. You can no longer see him, but you can hear him chanting a spell. Okay. And chant he does. Alright. This orc decides it's going to throw a javelin at Andrew as well. And it misses, and it disappears into the shadows where you can't quite see it. But, Grove, your turn. You've got a bonfire blocking the door there.
Yes, Grob would like to put out the bonfire before I move.
Yep. Moves
Then I
in.
move into there to look in that first room on my left.
Yes, absolutely. Give me a moment. There it is.
I would like to use a spell cantrip.
Uh-huh.
I think I can. A produce flame aimed
Yes.
at that orc.
Go for it. Oh, it misses, unfortunately, for a roll of 2.
Ah,
Uh,
doesn't look good for where I am, and I think that's all I can do.
that's about it. Yep, so Phoebus.
How deep was this water again?
Oh, deep enough that you'd be able to dive into it and swim.
I'm gonna dive in and swim to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Given that
get
you're
out.
a lizard folk, I'll just allow that to happen. Swimming in water is natural for you.
Well, I may not be able to see him.
No, I'll say no in this instance. There's too much
That's
going
fine,
on in
yeah, that's
between you
fine.
and him.
That's why I thought, no, I probably won't be able to see him, but I'll finish up.
Yeah, okay. So that's all he's doing? Yep. Shadow.
So I'll make it ready as well.
Oh, Shadow, what's going on?
Two packed in the hallway.
Yeah, you'd be able to squeeze through. Yep.
Like the halberd.
And misses with the halberd.
Ooh, shivers.
It happens. Marco moves himself forward, and I'll just move Grove across for the sake of keeping it all separate. And with his rapier, lightning crackling down the blade, he stabs at Orc 8. And he hits. And once again, Marco gets the kill.
Man,
Balasar. Moving forward. Ooh, I think I know what's about to happen here. Do you want to describe
this
it?
is going to be awesome.
Actually, I go one step back to make sure they.
Uh-huh. Give us a description. What's he about to do?
We had to burn them all. So,
Poison them all. Let's see. He's doing his dragon's breath. The first one succeeds. Takes half damage. Second one succeeds.
What the fuck's that extra purple roll?
It's a secret.
How's your DC only 12?
Because it's the breath is only a base fucking stat. It's the same unless you have the higher stat. It's fucking stupid.
That's just what the rules say. So you've done 2 of them. Waiting for the third. And he also succeeds his save. And waiting on the last one. Who fails. Alright. He failed his concentration as well. Right, well. There goes that.
You can eat it.
One of the orcs comes charging straight out, turning towards Balasar with his great axe. He cleaves and misses Balasar. Another one comes out. Similar story. Great axe at the ready, chopping at Balasar once again. He hits Balasar, which is a rare occurrence. And Andrew's turn. Why, thank you very much.
Get in there.
Gonna move up
Block 'em
here.
off.
You can go around. Oh. Yep, sorry, excuse me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, I've got a spell cantrip called Sacred Flame, and it says that it's a radiant. What does?
It's radiant damage. It's not
Yes,
actually
radiant
fire.
damage.
It's just
Basically,
radiant.
holy damage.
Yeah, like necrotic is unholy damage.
Okay.
That's the opposite.
Right, sorry about that. I am
With
back.
that one, they will be rolling against it. They will be trying to save against your spell, and if they save, it does no damage.
Oh,
Just
okay.
so you're aware.
What
Is
was
it
the
low or
question?
half?
Huh? No, it's like if they save, it deals no damage. Otherwise, they take the.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Andrew's set up to be melee.
He is. He's dual wielding.
He dual wields
Meaning.
quite nastily.
In one hand, he has his vicious flail, and on his
flail.
offhand, he has the battle axe.
So I can
So-
use both of those.
You can, but using the vicious flail is his main action, and as his bonus action, he would use the battle axe.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to use Vicious Flail on Orc 10.
You might want to move in.
You'll probably need to be a little bit closer there.
Okay.
So, moving it in. And he hits, so do the damage with the vicious flail. Nice, and if he's going to use the offhand weapon, do the attack with that as well. Misses, unfortunately, with the offhand. And just while I'm at it, that vicious flail. Right, okay. Got it. Alright, oh good. Macca's turn. What are you doing down there, Macca?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the orc that's in front of Andrew.
Okay. Magic being magic. Ooh, he misses. Luckily it wasn't a 1. Anything else while he's there?
I guess move up 5 feet.
Okay, yep. Right. This orc decides it's going to dash over here.
I
Dash
hate to tell you that he can't push past Andrew without a check.
Strength check, I would imagine then.
Probably.
Right, let's just assume he fails. So he'll stop here, and trying to push past was part of his movement. So he's then going to swing his great axe at Andrew and hit Andrew. Damage is done. Vlad.
I'm going to move forward.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attempt. I'm going to try and hit Orc 10 with Chill Touch. Actually, no, I lie. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Go for it. Let's see that damage. Thrax here predicting it successfully.
He's down.
He is definitely down. The magic missiles slam into his chest and just destroy him.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. The Orc Eye of Grumsh comes out. And it is going to use its spear. Actually, right. Cast has an effect on itself already. It should have had from the beginning, it turns out. And it uses its spear, which is there, and it stabs straight at Balasar, where it misses. Orc 12 realizes that it has just locked itself behind a prison door and is rattling the door trying to get out. As such, it rolls a strength check and fails to do so. Grov.
Seeing this battle, Groves is going to draw his flaming sword.
He's going to cast Flame Blade?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Burning a spell slot.
Yep. What do I do? I just cast it?
You apply the effect on yourself.
Okay.
And then on your character sheet, because you use it all the time, we put it down as a weapon.
I'm feeling really stupid. Do I roll a dice on myself? No.
No, you see where it says Flame Blade down the bottom?
Yeah.
And it's got like the little person button?
Yeah, I've got it.
Got it. So that now that counts it down for us. For how long you can have it.
Yep.
Yep, so you're now holding the Flame Blade instead of your scimitar, I would imagine?
Yes, is that classed as my action? Or I can move and attack?
No, casting that is a bonus action. So basically you hold your hand out and a blade of fire appears in your hand and you grab it. You can then immediately use it.
Okay, I'd like to move to there and strike at number 10. Orc
Okay.
number 10.
Go for it.
Okay.
Orc 10 is dead.
Orc 10 is dead,
Oh.
actually.
Is he?
So he
Well, I
swings it
missed
at the Eye of Grumsh and misses. Yep, that's okay. Phoebus.
Right, it seems though I'm not going to be able to get in there. I'll just
Oh,
move
you
to
would.
there. Yeah, no, there's too many people in there facing them already.
Yep,
So I'll just shoot with a bow.
go for it. Let's see this shot.
No, I'll shoot with a bow.
He misses. Roll of 10 and misses. Shadow.
Shadow load his halberd.
Yep, so it's got reach. And he hits with the halberd.
He'll burn a searing smite.
Go for it. Searing Smite has been applied to Shadow. And waiting for this damage. Ooh. Nice. Very well done there. Alright.
That'll be his turn.
Marco moves forward and once again with the vicious mockery. It fails and the damage gets done minimal. Call yourself an orc. Looks like a goblin to me. Balasar.
Balasar will attack the biggest carrier.
The big one. What just happened there? It looked like you attacked twice. That's bizarre. The first one hit anyway, so we'll roll with that. I think that happened to someone else last week as well. Maximum damage.
Up a smite, up a smite.
Alright, and moving or staying still?
Thanks, still.
Great. Orc 9 with the Great Axe once again at Balasar. Ooh, it hits him. Let's see this damage. 8 damage. Andrew. Right in the thick of it there. Dual wielding.
I'm again going to cast Vicious, or use Vicious Flail on this orc boss.
Yep. Good hit. Get that damage on.
And seeing as that did bugger all, I'm going to smash it with my battle axe as well.
Go for it. Ooh, misses with the battle axe once again. Macca. Hello, Macca.
Hello. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
That's a good hit.
Work with
Nice.
near max
Actually,
damage.
it was, well, it's enough to knock him clean out. He is down. Are you moving or staying still? Hello, viewers. We've just jumped up to 8. That we can come back to if we need to. Okay, so orc number 5 moves out. He's squaring off here. He swings his great axe at Grov. He misses Grov. Good grief, my monsters are rolling terribly today. Vlad.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm probably gonna sort of move around into that sort of square and just cast another chill touch at Orc-5.
Yep. It hits with a total of 23. Very good. Is that all?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, Orc 12 still trying to break out, realizing that it's locked itself in a cage. Ooh, and it does so. It manages to burst out through the door. Grov.
Grob is going to square up to Orc 5.
Uh-huh. And then?
And then I'm going to strike at it with my flame blade.
Go for it. You know how to do that. Oh.
But I'm going to
He's
use
going
my
to-
inspiration.
Go for it.
I'm pissed off at that throw.
That's alright, it happens. Yep, that
And it
changed
hit
to a hit.
That's
It
better.
was worth it that time.
It absolutely
It'd suck
was.
if you did it and you rolled in that one.
Oh, wouldn't it just?
Yeah.
Oh, boom! I think I killed it.
Yep.
You did.
Yes, Brutu, both campaigns are playing the same. Both games are playing the same campaign, so they tend to be in the same one. But this one's going to get much further tonight. I've got a good feeling about that. So, hit it. He did, and you actually killed him there, Grove.
Yeah. Also, in my inventory, I couldn't get rid of that. What did I use? That alchemist fire. It's still.
Alchemist fire. Yep, that's alright. I'll get rid of it.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Done.
Now, am I able to push past everyone there?
Yes. Certainly are. Get that barbarian in amongst it all. What's he doing? Missing with shadow
Nothing,
spell.
obviously. And with my bonus action, I will get there and go Storm Aura.
Okay. The save fails. Yep, good damage.
And that's it.
That's it. Okay, Shadow. It's getting a bit crowded in there, Shadow.
Shadow, realizing that there's too many cooks in the kitchen, take a couple steps back. Actually, didn't he throw his thing at the dude here?
Sorry, throw it where?
Didn't he throw his bloody javelins here?
Yes, he can.
Yeah, so
Just if he rolls a
retrieve
one, he's
that.
got a very big chance of hitting Balasar or Grov or Andrew.
No, he's going to retrieve one that the dead orc that was here.
Oh, right, yes, he can retrieve it, yes.
Okay. And he'll hold red.
Okay, not a problem. Marco also pushes forward, rapier in hand, stabbing at the orc. Okay, Marco's knee hyperextends awkwardly. He has quarter movement speed and cannot charge for 1d4 plus 6 rounds. So that's 8 rounds basically. I think this encounter will be over well and truly before that. But Balasar.
Swing at the orc.
Yep. He swings at the orc and yeah, he's way ahead of me there. Alright, orc number 9, realizing he's not in a good spot. Greytax swinging at Grov. It misses. Andrew.
Could I move up here?
Yes, I'll just make that happen given that you guys are crowding them in.
So I'm gonna viciously flail at Orc 12.
Yep. Misses with the vicious flail.
Well then, hopefully I'll hit it with my battle axe.
Go for it. Let's see that happen. We'd all love to see that battle axe finally connect, you know?
I think it has.
It does.
It has. It 100% has. And 4 damage done.
I don't think the battle axe wanted it enough, eh?
To be honest,
Maybe
I
not.
thought you got there and said, I'm going to viciously fillet the orc.
Well, I failed to
Instead
do
of
so
flail.
anyway.
Orc fillet, anybody?
Don't know how Maka would feel about that.
It's gonna be a bit
Right,
rough.
Grog didn't say it. He's got a flaming sword. It'll cook it as he cuts it.
Thank you very much. I'm cauterizing as I strike.
Shaving a kebab. Alright. So is that everything done for Andrew?
Yes, hang on.
Okay. Maka, jumping back across. Athletics check, please. Just waiting on it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he He actually fails that. DC was 10, and he ends up in the river, and it starts washing him that way.
Rip
Right.
poor Macca, we knew him well.
Vlad.
Right, I'm going to cast.
It's a little bit dangerous.
Gonna cast Chill Touch at Orc 9.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah, take that 1 damage.
It's better than no damage.
And that's turn.
Okay, Orc 12 turns, finally free of the prison, swings the great axe at Andrew, coming down on it with a mighty roar. Rawr! It actually hits Andrew and does maximum damage, 12 plus 3. Woof.
Oh,
Turns out he was upset that he locked himself in that jail cell. Grov, you're up.
Garov is gonna sway his flaming blade at Orc 9.
Yep. It hits.
Beautiful.
There's a sizzling sound as the fiery blade cuts into him and absolutely decimates him.
Then I leap in the air going, that's how you do it, boys. Marco, pay attention.
Phoebus. You want to let Druid show you up like that? No? He hits with Shadow Spike? Fantastic. You've actually taken the orcs out. Alright, so
That's how you kill them.
what we're just going to do quickly is go to Macca. Macca, what are you going to try and do there?
I'm going to try to climb up here.
Great. Make another athletics check, please. It's the whole riverbed experience again. That's fine. That's enough. He actually manages to swim and drag himself out. Alright, so I'm just going to unlock tokens for the moment, and I'll assume you guys are going to loot. So if everyone wants to make an investigation check, please.
Garov would love to look in that room with the skeleton on the floor.
Yeah, well, the door's been busted open.
Would you assist me?
Yes, Garov could assist you, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
assist.
asking if anyone will assist me.
Yeah, you guys have it on the character sheet, so you're able to do it.
Thank you.
What do we do? Just help, right?
Yep, just drag it on the person.
Who else is good at investigating?
Doesn't matter anyway, Vlad just rolled 22. Alright, so on the party sheet, you guys find not only amongst the orcs, but also... I'm just going to assume that you got this from the roper at the same time.
Yeah, we'll be searching him.
Yeah. So you find... It's going in the party sheet. Midnight, do you want to read that out?
Two emeralds.
2 emerald.
Large ruby.
Oh, that's expensive, that ruby.
Yeah, and
3
serpentine's another...
serpentine.
Yeah, there's another semi-precious gem. But you also find in there a ring that looks like that.
That's awesome.
That's that.
I want to know what that ring does.
Yeah, I'll do an investigation on it or whatever.
Oh, it'll need magic cast on that one.
I'll
okay,
identify it.
Okay, so you're identifying it now?
Yep.
Ritual cast.
Ritual cast, which I'll also...
No, it's a ritual cast anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So it still uses the slot.
There you have it. Did it change its name for you?
Oh my fucking god.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I open the party sheet to see this?
Oh,
It looks
wow.
like the eye with 3 people next to it.
Whoa,
Like the
5
letter.
levels worth of spells at a time.
Do you want to read that out for us there, Vlad?
Righto, so it's a ring of spell storing. Stores spells cast into it, holding them until the attuned wearer uses them. The ring can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. When found, it contains 1d6 of level 1 stored spells chosen by the... Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th into the ring by touching the ring as the spell is cast. The spell has no effect other than to be stored into the ring. If the ring can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot used in the cast, the spell determines how much space it uses. While wearing the ring, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spellcasting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. The spell you can cast from the ring is no longer stored in it, freeing up the space.
Fantastic. So I'll prep that later. But let's start with the Ring of Spell Storing. Who's going to go for that?
Yeah.
So in this case, well, if you think you'd be able to use it, roll a d20 in the chat.
What? Well, Grove will roll for it.
We've got an 11, we've got a 15 going to Grove. Any other spellcasters going for that? Shadow's rolling a 14.
Yeah, why not?
Everyone wants this one.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Andrew a spellcaster?
Andrew is a spellcaster, yep.
Yeah, we've got the wizard, which is Vlad.
Oh, boom!
Oh,
Damn!
Boom. Grove had his hopes
The
up
only
then.
good roll all night.
Damn!
Alright, well, what we'll do for the moment is we're going to give it to Andrew, but we will sort that out later. Any dibs on the emeralds? Or are they all just
Party.
going into the party
Just
bag?
go into party.
Party bag.
Yep, and
Yeah,
Phoebus is
that's
carrying
fair.
that, isn't he?
Yeah, chuck it in his thing and I'll make sure it's in the pouch.
Yep, done. It is done, and we'll sort that ring out and the way it works later. So, you guys have just defeated a roper and a band of orcs that you don't know how they got in that room. The only ways out are you could either try and swim under here, which looks quite dangerous. You could try and climb the waterfall, but that's not really necessary when these stairs lead back up and will take you up beside the waterfall.
Let's go back up into that other room that we haven't searched yet. Through that door.
So, which one?
You mean back up top of the stairs?
Yeah, we go up the stairs here into the other level,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Yep.
there's one on the east, for lack of a better direction.
Yep, give me a moment while I just bring the map up. Bear with me. It'd be nice if they were all connected, but in this particular case, it wasn't. Okay.
Damn, I was close to get that ring.
It was this one, I believe.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's the one up.
Yeah, some,
That's the one. And so you guys are currently down here, where we didn't clear it because we just rushed through it. But there's the spiral coming back up, and there's the waterfall. So you guys have cleared everywhere that's visible, right up to that door, which was opened.
I vote for going through that door.
Yeah, I'll second
Seconded.
it.
Just so
Third.
everyone knows,
Fourth.
that large ruby is a large, almost flawless ruby. Okay. The emerald, sparkling green emerald, and the serpentine, a small semi-precious gemstone. Okay.
Yeah, cool, man.
Put it this way, we've got probably a couple thousand of gold sitting there in those items.
Wow.
Right.
So that's what we see.
Just adjusting the map for the stream. So everyone to see. And I'm going to drag everyone onto here in no particular order. Right, so on the stairwell, do you guys want to place yourself in pecking order, please? The tokens are unlocked. And we will re-roll all initiatives. Alright, is everyone in position?
Yep.
Yep, great. I'm going to lock the tokens. It's going to start with Miko because he now has the highest initiative. However, the stairs end at the entrance to an octagonal chamber. The floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble. Large doors of iron-bound oak exit to the northwest and northeast. Where are we here? 3 cast bronze statues, almost 10 feet tall, stand by the west, north, and east walls. Each depicts an armed dwarf. The eastern and western ones carry axes and shields. The center statue is armed with 2 axes. The ceiling rises in a dome almost 30 feet above the floor. From somewhere in the distance, you can hear the faint ringing of a hammer on an anvil. So you're hearing that somewhere in the distance.
That was very good.
Thanks. I was flipping.
That was
literally
inspirational.
flicking my
forging a
mug. Speaking of mugs, everyone, Krieger has received his mug that he purchased of Lobo the half-orc monk, and it looks pretty amazing. Okay. Alright, so Marco's going to come up here first since he's got the highest initiative, and that's going to be followed by Balasar.
I'm going to walk up very carefully looking for traps.
Okay, so you'll be rolling a perception check, please. Fantastic, a roll of 16 there. The statue, by the way, that's in the middle looks like that for everyone. Just so you get an idea of what you guys are looking at there. And
Did I notice anything?
you actually did not. Alright, anything else that Balasar's doing there?
An inspect the statue on the left.
Yep, so roll an investigation, I suppose. Yep, it just looks like a very well crafted statue. Andrew! What are you doing there, Andrew?
I'm going to move into the room, and can I use a perception check?
You certainly can. Give yourself advantage because you're a dwarf. Okay, yep, similar thing. They're very well-made statues. Like they could almost pass for real dwarves, except that they're bronze and huge. Okay, Vlad.
Going to walk up to the statue on the right and have a look at it.
Yep, you'll also want to roll your investigation or perception. Investigation? Yep, same story. It's a really nice looking statue.
Yeah, right.
Macca. Moving up. Everyone's suspicious of traps by the looks of it.
That was Grov you moved.
Was it? Sorry, Grove, you were back here. Macca.
Going to move up 20 feet, well, 25 feet,
25 feet, yep.
and look around in this room.
Yep. So again, yep, you know what to do. Okay, yep. You actually inspect it, no problem, and you notice that there's been some dust on the ground that's been disturbed, not by you guys, and It looks like it sort of leads behind the statue on the right-hand side. It's like a trail coming up the stairs and basically comes up sort of over here.
I'll let everybody know about the trail of dust.
Yeah, or the tracks in the dust, I suppose you would word it.
Yeah, the tracks in the dust. Yeah,
Yep.
leading up towards the right statue.
Yep. Okay, no problem. And Grove, what are you doing there?
Grov hears everyone into the room. I move to the right-hand statue and stand right next to it, almost peering behind the back, and I want to do an investigation
Go for it.
of that statue.
Nice. You actually notice a hidden doorway, Grove.
Okay, cool.
Right
I
there.
call out to my buddies and say, guys, I've found a door.
And you haven't gone through it yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And
he
that's
certainly
gonna,
has found it. So there's now 3 doors in this room.
gonna be the end of my turn.
Right. Shadow. Wearing the fedora. Coming up the stairs.
Back in a minute.
As and walking.
He's probably in a little bit of awe looking at those statues. They are rather statuesque.
He's gonna be like, we need to go through those doors.
Okay, Phoebus.
What weapons are the statues holding?
Battle axes like in the image.
Okay, so I'm going to go up to the one on the right.
Uh-huh.
See if I can remove the battle.
Okay.
I know someone's going to be pissed off with that, but that's what I do.
You actually find that the axe and the dwarf's hand are one piece. Like it was poured into a mold.
Like I said, I'm going to try and remove the battle axe.
Right, so how are you going to do that?
Rip it off.
Okay.
Arms and all.
Describe it.
Just going to grab a hold of the battle axe and start pulling it.
Okay.
Nat
Okay.
20. Nat 20.
Just trying to decide what skill he's going to have to roll there. I guess it'll be a strength check.
I don't know why I've got advantage on.
Probably because you were raging,
Yeah, rage.
Oh,
which
awesome.
has ended.
Oh,
Well, you had to travel back up the stairs, past the waterfall. and
he was
through.
punching himself the whole time.
Yes.
So he's down to 10 health left, right? No. Despite the roll there, which I'll just use that roll. That's not too much of a problem. You actually find that it's pretty damn solid and you can't remove it.
See, now I'm raging.
Roll again. Roll again and try and get the nat 20.
No. Alright. So, Marco. Marco says this is quite a conundrum. There are 3 doors. He actually decides to move to the left and he just yanks it open. When he does
This is
so,
why we can't have fucking nice things.
when he does so, the statue on the left, its axe drops and attacks Marco. It hits Marco. Ooh, it hit him quite hard. At the same time, the axe in the right hand of the statue in the center also drops and chops down towards Marco and misses.
I think Marco was quite lucky then.
I think so too. Balasar, what are you doing there?
Believing Grove and watching Marco try and open the door.
He did open it. Yeah, there's just a concrete wall behind it, like stone, basically.
Then it must be the other door, or the door Grove has found. I'm going to take my friend's word on that he's found a door and help him.
Okay. Not a problem. So when you say help him, what are you doing?
Advantage on, I'm just gonna help action.
Help action? Okay, no problem. You can be helping him. Andrew.
Could I throw something in between the other two statues to see if they will activate?
You certainly could.
Okay, I'm just having a look.
So when you say throw it between them,
Yeah.
like where between them?
Like towards the door.
Like at the door. So you want to throw something out the door, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. What are you throwing?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I asked it.
Throw your battle axe. I've got another one right here.
Can I throw that?
You can. Just roll a d20. You know, it's not actually set up as a throwing weapon, so just roll a d20. Yep, you throw the axe. It actually passes between the two statues. Nothing happens, and it slams into the door. The door rattles because it was just hit quite hard, and the axe in the two remaining axes drop down and just chop at thin air between here and here. Okay. And the axes in the dwarves' hands are now down towards the ground. So they haven't actually come back up to take another hit.
Now that was inspirational.
That was actually quite good.
What happened to the axe that I was holding onto?
It just dropped you. Like literally threw you down.
Fuck.
Well, I'm going to
Right.
move over there and get my axe out of the door.
Uh-huh.
And then move over here. Now, is this door open?
The door is not open. It is closed.
Is it locked?
Well, you'll have to check that, won't you?
Don't forget, Andrew, you'll need healing.
That is a good point. Should I heal myself first?
That's up to you. I can't answer that. Hello, Victormies. Apparently you did. I much appreciated it. So, what are you going to do there, Andrew?
To heal myself, do I need to cast a spell? Or is there like...
Does Andrew have a
That
healing
or a
potion in
potion.
the inventory? No?
There's a potion. Doesn't specify whether it's a healing potion.
So that potion
Is
is
it
described as the three liquids in this vial are separated into 3 layers, coloured brown, silver, and grey respectively.
Probably don't drink that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Who knows? That's a
The
trick
whole
question,
movie
I know.
about why drinking things that say drink me is not a good idea.
Yep. Alright, so what are you actually going to do then? Need a decision?
Going to cast a healing spell.
Yep. So just drag that onto yourself. And that should be fine. Yep, you've been healed a bit. So that is an action for you, Andrew. And Vlad.
Then
I'm just going to hold my action.
Okay, Maka.
I'm going to go over here
Uh-huh.
and attempt to find some sort of switch to open up the
Yeah,
door.
so roll an investigation. You don't find one.
I kind of guess so with that.
Okay.
Grov sees Macca do that and says, "That's a great idea. I might do the same." So I'm looking for a switch, a lever, a keyhole, anything that can get that door open. Investigation throw.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know why I did 2.
Because you currently have advantage.
You were being
Somebody's
helped.
helping you.
Ah, okay.
Yep, you had help, and
Yeah,
you
I was
actually
helping
do
you, bro.
find it. Yep. So there's like
Sweet.
a stone in the wall that you can actually you touch, and when you do it, the door pops open to reveal some stairs and another door. But as that door opens, you hear a dwarven voice saying, "Alert! Alert! Intruders approach!"
Okay. Grov hears this and says to his
Everyone hears it.
dwarven friend, maybe you should go and investigate this stuff or yell out, "We're friends." And I'll just
Because I'm
take a
black.
little few steps forward and see what I can see. And then
Okay.
that'll be the end of my go. After I can see what I can see.
Okay, so there's a stone door ahead that has a door handle on your side, and that's what you can see.
Okay, I'm going to end my turn there. But I am going to go on ready after hearing alert, alert.
Okay, Shadow.
Told you we have to get through those doors.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna run after Grove.
Yep, no problem.
She will run after Grove.
Uh-huh, and also hello to DOB Heroes. Alright, Shadow comes tearing up after Grove. No problem. Anything else?
No.
That'll do, not a problem. Oh, and whoever gives me the next follow will actually be the 69th follower. I know that would tickle certain people's fancies.
Oh, it is a mouthful to say.
Mm.
Okay, so after being knocked to the ground by this axe slamming down,
Yep.
I'll get up, dust myself off, sort of have a quick glance around to sheepishly see if anyone noticed, and proceed up that way.
Okay, not a problem. So what are you doing at the door?
Is the door closed?
The door is closed.
I'm going to push it open.
Okay, pushing it open reveals quite a large room with what looks like exits here, and here, and here,
And can I finish my movement?
and here. You can.
And that's it.
That's it. No problem.
I will stand ready.
Great.
And my turn.
Fantastic. So you actually see something just happened. Oh, DOB Heroes is the 69th follower. Alright. In this particular room, I'll read out the description for you. It says, this enormous hall is lined with 10 great pillars, carved into the forms of giants and dragons, that support the vaulted ceiling high above. Guttering orange torches set in sconces along the walls illuminate the room, and a mighty throne sits on a dais at the opposite end. The walls were once covered with the tile mosaics, but they have been smashed and defiled by graffiti. Tiny fragments of tile litter the floor. You can see 5 other exits. A small fire smoulders on the floor before the dais, where 6 sleeping pallets lie empty, surrounded by packs and supplies. The sound of hammers ringing on iron comes from beyond the doors to the south. Suddenly, a harsh voice calls from the shadows of the pillars. Go back the way you came. This is the only warning you get.
Dwarves are adorable when they're angry.
Aren't they just?
Look
Thank
back
you.
Especially
down
when they sound like Billy Connolly.
Something like that. Okay,
Sorry.
so Marco is going to be recovering from his gaping axe holes and moving towards the
What
stairs.
is-
Can I
holes.
use my action now? I held action.
You can use your held action,
Before
yes.
it goes too far.
I'll just move to there.
Yep. And sorry,
before it goes
Phoebus, you were
too
saying?
far, can I just get there with the description of the room, I'm just going to poke my head back into the corridor and say, Belle, that looks like your
Looks like what, sorry?
the statues.
Oh, right.
pillars.
Okay, yep, gotcha. Balasar comes moving up. Mom? No.
Now looks more like me dad.
Alright, so Balasar's moved forward, and what's Balasar going to do? He's going to
Inspect the room.
inspect it. Inspect away.
On my own.
Inspection? Because you're inspecting. Investigation, yes. Alright. So it says Balasar rolled it. What do you mean Grub rolled it? Someone's on drugs. Okay. So good roll, but you don't actually notice anything else about the room other than what's been described. Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Whoop, hang on.
TRB Heroes, feel free to be the 3rd subscriber as well. If you like.
I might move into the room and see if I can perceive anything.
Yep. Did you draw that movement? Or did Grov?
Oh, Grog tried to draw his own movement.
That's alright. Andrew comes in and notices that all the murals and whatnot that have been on the walls have been graffiti and whatnot, and is a little bit heartbroken that all the dwarven art has been, you know, treated like crap, basically. Yeah, is Andrew doing anything else?
Start sobbing.
Yeah, probably not quite that far, but you know, hits a little close to home. Little bit. Anything else that Andrew is doing?
I'll roll a perception check, see if I can perceive anything
You
else.
certainly
about the room.
can. See you, Victormies. Talk to you later. Waiting for perception. Yeah, good roll. No, unfortunately though, you don't notice anything. You can still hear the hammers pounding away somewhere to the south.
Okay, that's me done.
Okay. Vlad.
I am going to hold my action
Mm-hmm. Are you
and
moving at all?
tell no. No.
No.
And tell Andrew to go and talk to his people.
Okie dokie. Macca. Waiting on Macca.
I'm going to go up 15 feet and hold my action.
Okay, everyone's holding their actions at the moment. Grov, you moving up there?
Grov wants to move up there, but as I pass Andrew, I do say to Andrew, my friend, my brother, these are not friendly. These guys have decimated your ancestral home. Do not trust them.
Yep.
One of your ancestral homes. Trying to inspire him to understand that these are not good dwarves. And I do say to him, we may have to fight for our lives in this place.
That's certainly possible.
Okay with me.
And then I go up to where I'm at now, holding on those stairs, ready.
Yep, not a problem. Shadow.
Shadow's under walking.
Let's just move Shadow to there at 15. Yep.
And he
Ending.
also perceived the room.
Go for it. Make that perception check. Whew. You don't
Never
notice
mind.
anything else either. Phoebus. Waiting on the Phoebes. We can come back to the Phoebes. Oh, you are moving.
That's where I was moving.
He's just not answering.
Okay, yeah, and I'll do a investigation, perception.
Perception is probably a better choice here. Okay, yep, same story. You actually don't notice anything different there either.
Okay. Stand. No, that was my action, wasn't it? I can't stand ready now.
Yep, that's all good. Marco's going to move up. And upon doing so, he's also going to do a perception check, for which he just miserably fails. Balasar, you guys taking this really, really carefully, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm going to remind Marco to stay close and not get too far
Yep.
as I approach.
Okay, yep. Just the 10 feet?
I'm gonna look for where the voice came from.
Okay, again, make a perception check. Uh-huh, yep, can't tell. Andrew.
Can I use my action to run down?
Yep, done. Andrew.
I'm going to move it. Oh, hang on. And would I be able to roll perception again, but with advantage because of all the dwarvish things going?
Oh, what are you looking for?
See if I can work out who desecrated it. Might give us some
Okay.
clues as to who's in here.
Yep, go for it. I'll allow that. Yep, that's actually quite good. So it's hard to say who did it, but you can see that quite a lot of the times they're like sort of scorch marks and claw marks, as well as the usual, you know, soot and paint all over the place.
Okay, can I
Oh, sorry, go on.
hold...
Well,
Was that
no,
an
because
action?
doing that was an action. You did it actively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm done.
Okay, not a problem. Vlad, you're up.
I'm gonna come over here and peek down the stairs.
Uh-huh. And when you have a look down there, you can actually see that there is a closed wooden door. Anything else that you're doing there, Vlad?
I'm gonna go up there.
Uh-huh. And that will also expose
And sort of see if I
another
can
wooden door there.
have a look around the room, sort of just perceive it.
Yeah, just do a perception check.
Lol.
No, doesn't notice a damn thing. Macca.
I'm going to move up into the room.
Uh-huh. Up he comes.
And with that, I'll look around the room to see what all I can see.
Yep, so you can still hear the hammers ringing from the somewhere to the south. And yep, again, don't notice anything different either. However, a dwarf materializes in front of you, but this dwarf is grey. This dwarf, all of a sudden, grows in size, gets quite large, and stabs at you with a short sword. And it hits with a roll of 4. It hits.
Oh, wow.
Okay, not a problem. Damage is done.
Can I use my reaction to use the hellish rebuke?
Yes, you certainly can. Absolutely, you can. Yep, but he saved against it. So with Hellish Rebuke, half as much on a successful one. So yeah, roll the damage on it. Nice. Takes a little bit of damage. Alright, Grove, you're up.
Okay, Grov wants to move down to that door and have a look through the keyhole and see if it's open or if I can see through.
Yep, so the door...
You know, underneath it or whatever.
Yeah, lets you see down into what looks like some sort of kitchen area. You can see through there's like cracks in the wood that you can see through.
Okay, can I still open it and move in to have a look?
You can, although your
Let's
party's
do
just
that.
entered combat.
I understand.
Yep, gotcha.
I think I can move to there.
That sounds about right. And in there you can see... I'll just clear the room for you.
Can I do an inspection or investigation, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, rolling investigation.
Go for it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very good. Okay, so when you are looking in there, you actually notice that this table over here, out of the corner of your eye, you could have sworn that it moved.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's got me thinking. Okay.
Yep. Shadow.
Yeah, end of turn, sorry.
All good.
Noticing Dwarf, he's going to tilt his fedora forwards. Say, it's game time, small fry.
Just to there? Yep. Good choice. Oh, he missed. He's meant to do it with advantage though. Flanking positions. He hits.
And he will burn a divine smoke.
Go for it. You know how to make that happen. See if this enemy can be smitten. Which, if previous examples of Shadow's character doing it are anything to go by, it probably will. Yeah. Not this time. Total of 10. Wow, that seems like a very unfortunate roll there. Phoebus.
We're going to be moving in.
Uh-huh. Yep. Nice and close to the big dwarf.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I get advantage on that?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to rage.
Ooh, he's angry. Do we get to hear a war cry?
Rah. Ah, shit, I didn't do it.
That's what you
Let's
get.
roll again.
Well, that's enough to hit.
Yeah.
I reckon that roll would have been higher. Oh, excuse me. If you'd given us a good war cry.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
dwarf
that was-
appears. Grey dwarf appears and moves behind Shadow with a war pick in its hand. It swings at Shadow and misses. Unfortunately for the dwarf. Marco, seeing this, comes dashing over, rapier drawn, stabbing at the dwarf. Back, you smelly beast, he cries as he hits with the rapier, and nice. He hits it hard. Alright. Much to Grov's astonishment, the table actually comes running over at him and charges him.
Where are we? Beast Castle?
Something like that. And it actually gets... so I'm just going to see if it hits first. Attack as it rams into Grov. It crits Grov, would you believe it? Grov must now make a strength save to see if he's knocked prone. He fails. He is prone. And it does...
Oh my god!
that much damage to Grov. Look at all those ones. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Balasar. Would you believe Grob's being attacked by furniture?
And I lost my concentration. Damn it!
No.
Yes, Flame Blade.
You saved.
Oh, okay, success. Whew.
Yep, you saved. Okay, Balasar.
Oh, you matched that 19 for 19. Do I get advantage there?
No, you wouldn't get advantage there. Waiting for the action from Balasar. So he moves across and there he would gain advantage. They're flanking this dwarf. Waiting for it. And it hits. Yep, damage is done. Andrew.
I'm going to move over here.
Uh-huh.
And
And...
fire my crossbow at it.
Okay, go for it. Misses with the crossbow.
God damn it.
Right.
Well, that's it for me then. And my crappy roll.
Yet another dwarf appears right next to Andrew with war pick swinging straight at Andrew, and it hits. Vlad.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on the big guy.
Go for it. That hits. That first ray just destroys the big one. Miss on that one. And hits that one. Alright, damage is done. Is that it?
Yep, and turn.
Great Macca. Oh, Grov, this is for you, Grov.
Oh my god, I'm in Harry Potter.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, okay.
Seeing that the giant dwarf is dead,
Uh-huh.
I will move over here.
Yep.
And I will Eldritch Blast the dwarf in between
It
us.
misses. Although, no, because you're casting it doesn't gain advantage. No, that's fine. It misses. No problem. Right. Grov. You've just been knocked prone by a table that charged you.
Prone as in been laying on the floor,
Yeah,
correct?
you were knocked on your back.
Okay, so the
So
table.
getting up will be about half your movement to get up.
That's fine. It's made of wood, correct?
It is.
I'm going to get up
Yep.
and produce flame on it and burn.
Okay, go for it.
Oh!
He misses with the produce flame.
If I turn, it's going to get another strike at me, isn't it?
Because you've done an action, yes.
I don't know if I can do anything else.
Give him an inspiration.
I
You have
don't know if I
inspiration,
can
Andrew.
do
Are you going to give it to him?
Yes.
it. Oh, okay.
Okay, great. So you re-roll that attack, Grov.
Here we go. Drum roll. Oh,
That hits.
yes. All right, gonna put this bloody table on fire.
Producing flame on the table. And
Oh, come
on. He rolls a 1 on the damage roll. Ah, these things
So
happen.
it's
Shadow.
on fire. I can't move,
Well,
right?
it's not
I've
on
done-
fire, but it took fire damage.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shadow.
Shadow's gonna turn and face him and say, "Your big friend's dead. Now it's your."
Great. Makes the attack roll and misses miserably. Good grief. Phoebus.
Okay, going to move down to there.
Yep.
And going to hit the dwarf.
Go for it. Don't forget advantage.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20. Well done. Well done. If anyone's got enough coins, maybe they should buy Phoebus an inspiration. Yeah, damage is done. Big hit. From the raging barbarian lizard folk.
And
Nice, man.
as my bonus action, I'll use Storm Aura.
Yep.
Well, the fuck with Vlad is.
And I think on a successful...
What was that, Tarek?
I can't remember whether they take anything or not.
Storm Aura.
No, they take half.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also got to roll on Vlad, don't you?
Nope. I picked the target.
Okay.
There you have it.
There we go.
Sweet.
There you have it. Alright. Dugat 13 turns towards Maka. Warpick swinging at Maka. It hits Maka once again. Oof. 8 damage is done. And Marco, sorry, yes?
One thing that I've noticed is you don't have a level 2 variant of Hellish Rebuke in this character sheet.
No, you have to do it with the dice, which is done by right-clicking while you're dragging the damage across. Sorry, I had to think about that. And Phoebus just had inspiration purchased for him.
Thank you.
That
Nice
was
one, man.
by Krieger.
Aww.
Thank you, Uncle Krieger.
Okay, so anyway, Marco. Sorry, yes?
And I will actually Hellish Rebuke at a 2nd level.
Yep. So you're comfortable with doing it that way? He saves, but Hellish Rebuke, he gets half damage, doesn't he, from memory?
Yeah.
Yep. So when you're dragging the damage across, before you put it on them, tap right click and it'll add an extra die, I believe.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Bam. Yep.
That's
that
a
hit.
lot of damage. Wow, dude.
That was a good hit. Alright, so Marco, anyway, with advantage, has his rapier stabbing once again at the Duragar. And lucky for Marco, he dropped a 1. He hits with a roll of 13 and... once again, stealing the kills. Marco runs him through. Alright, this table's not liking Grov very much at all. It attacks him once.
Oh, this is not good.
It rams him once again.
Oh,
It hits
no.
him. And Grov is knocked unconscious by the furniture. Balasar.
I'm going to tell everybody we need one alive. Don't kill.
Uh-huh.
And I'll smack him, but dealing non-lethal damage.
Okay. Let you move up there. And we are going to go here. Sorry. Bear with me just a moment. There's something I need to look up very, very quickly. Very quickly.
I can't believe I'm being killed by a table.
It's probably a mimic, just so you know.
Right.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah, man, I'm out.
Grov is
That's
out. Sorry,
unfortunate.
Andrew, it's your turn. What are you doing there, Andrew?
Because we're fighting.
Could I attempt to lasso this dwarf if we're going to try and take him alive?
You
Jab rope?
certainly could.
You could just opt to knock him out instead of kill him.
Yeah, so when you make your attack, you just say, I'm going to do a...
Just don't nat 20.
Yeah, no.
Non-lethal
You can just say you're going
damage.
to attack him, but not try and kill him. You're trying to do it non-lethally.
Yeah, well, I'll try and hit him on the head with the back of my battle axe.
Bruto, the table did knock him out. He is out and has to make death saves. Alright, so go for it. Andrew, make the attack. And I got your thing, Bruto, and I will apply that when it is time. Right. So Andrew misses with the battle axe. But you still remember carrying 2 weapons there.
I also attempt to hit him with this. Is Vicious Flail a sword?
No, it's a flail. It's like a ball and chain sort of thing. So you could hit him flat and again say, you know, I'm trying to do non-lethal damage.
Okay, non-lethal damage then with
Go
Vicious
for it.
Flail then.
And you miss on both accounts.
God damn it. Well, that's my turn done.
Bad
Yep.
luck.
Alright, so this dwarf. This dwarf makes a mad dash. So as it does so, Andrew, Balasar, Shadow, Phoebus, you all get to make attacks of opportunity. Please do so.
Non-lethal damage.
So we'll get Andrew to do 1 attack first. Oh, whoever. So Balasar misses. Andrew, you're next.
With both?
No, just with 1. Misses. Shadow
What?
hits.
Non-lethal.
Apply damage, please. Yep. And
Oopsie.
you managed. No, it's alright.
He's not dead.
He
He's not
manages
dead.
to knock him out. He's marked as unconscious. Right. And Vlad.
Well, he's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know that he's unconscious there with the table.
No, not particularly.
He's been popped out by Shadow.
No, he means
Oh,
Grove.
he's talking about Grove.
So I'm going to start having a look at what's on the bodies.
Okay, yep, not a problem. And you find, given that it's, no, you don't need to roll for this. The only thing of note that you find on them is a potion of healing. And that's going to be given to Vlad. Wait, wrong thing. I need to actually put that in your
That's alright.
inventory.
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, go for it. You know what to do there. That's what he finds on their bodies. Macca.
Going back to the dwarf that had been large, and
Yep.
I'll go check that dwarf's body.
Yep. So I'll just let Vlad search all of them then. The other thing to notice though is when that dwarf died, it shrunk back to its normal size. So you wouldn't find anything else of value on it.
Okay.
Okay. Doing anything else there?
I guess start to head down to check if Grove needs any help.
Yep. Okay.
And
Grove.
I'll be
Yes, go on.
yelling Grove.
Okay, not a problem.
As I'm
Grove, you need to make
heading
a
down.
death save.
Alright, I haven't done this before.
That's alright. So on your character sheet, on the main tab,
Yep.
down the bottom where it says death saves, you've got a button. Just click it.
Do I press S or anything? No, I just
No,
press
just,
the dice.
just
right?
click the dice. Yep. That's a save. That's one.
Woo!
Shadow.
Shadow's going to use his rope. I believe he says.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to hog tie the dwarf.
Okay, yep, so you've tied the dwarf up. That's noted.
That'll resolve that.
Sorry? Yes, that'd be an action.
That'll be his turn.
Great. Phoebus.
Okay, no, he's hog-tied.
He's secured and he's surrounded by your allies.
I'm gonna go check out these beds.
Okay, not a problem. So you find that they are dwarf-sized beds, and they all look like they were hastily built quite recently. They look like they've been used for about a week or so. And there's not much more to tell you. You can still hear the hammer hitting an anvil to the coming from that door to the southeast.
Yeah, on the far side of that fire pit, is that food?
Yes, there would be like food left over in the pots there.
I'm gonna check that out.
Okay. And so you actually find that it has some stew in it. You're not sure what sort of meat that is. But there's a little bit in there. Right. So Marco, meanwhile, is coming down to check on his dear old friend Grove. And when he gets there, sees the door open, and sees Grove laying on the floor, he sees a table just standing next to Grove, not moving. Right. Balasar.
We have to wake the dwarf and question him about what's going on here.
Okay, so how are you going to wake the dwarf?
Please say slap him.
I'm going to pull on his beard.
Okay, so yanking on the beard. Alright. So, yes, the dwarf wakes up, moaning. He's not liking it. He was just unconscious. And what are you doing there?
Going to say, do you speak common?
He turns to her and he's like, aye. He struggles a bit, but realizes he's tied up.
There will be no escape today, my friend.
He just looks at you like he hates you.
Why did you attack us?
You invaded my home.
Your home looks like it's been trashed for quite some time by some green friends who are further up.
Ugh, who are you to judge me house?
Considering I've seen some pretty fancy houses, I'm someone who's qualified to judge your house.
Bah, I don't care.
What are you doing down here?
Working.
On?
Work.
What do you do for work?
Labor.
And that entails what?
Working.
Or pull on his beard a little more.
He gives a bit of a yelp. Don't do that!
Next time I'll set it on fire. What are you doing down here?
You wouldn't.
I'm gonna pull out my tinderbox.
He gets a look of fear on his face. Okay, what do you want to know?
What are you doing down here?
I told you, working.
On what? I'm gonna strike it. I'm gonna flick. I'm gonna light the flint away from his face. Like, I'm gonna flick it.
We're craftsmen. We're just working on an order.
An order of what and for whom?
I don't know who the employer is. All I know is I help make weapons.
Weapons for who?
I just told you, you daft fool. I don't know.
Who
I'm
does?
sorry, I can't help it.
Oh, that's so good.
He points at the one that shrunk down. You killed him.
Does he keep a diary or a journal?
Not likely. He's a man after all.
I'd call him a dwarf.
He was a male then. You knew what to mean.
Oh, this is gold, mate.
Waiting.
Very well. How many more of you are there?
Probably about 3 or 4. Just leave my beard alone.
Yeah, I'll insight that.
I'm
yeah,
not inciting.
well, roll your insight check. Yep, you think he's absolutely telling the truth.
Ooh.
So does Vlad.
Cool.
Will they fight like you and your other friends, or will they talk?
They'd most likely fight. We don't like outsiders.
Not if you talk them out of fighting.
Well, why would I do that?
You want to keep this magnificent beard, or go home bald?
Well, if going home bald means I get to live, guess I'll go home bald.
Even the beard, as I stroke it.
He looks at you like he's confused. What exactly do you want?
I want you to tell your friends to come in and throw down their arms. Or they'll die like their friends who are just behind me.
This is gonna be a wee bit hard. I'm all tied up, you see.
You have your voice. Use it.
It ain't that loud, you blasted fool.
Seemed pretty loud when we walked in.
That wasn't me.
Why don't we
Not-
escort him
not-
down
not
there and
my
we can
problem.
tell him? And if they don't drop their weapons, we just kill them.
He looks at you like he's a bit worried.
If you don't do as you're told, my friend over there will use your corpse for fun. As I point towards Vlad.
I'm gonna turn around and look down at Mark as he's disappearing.
Alright, we'll come back to that. Andrew, your turn. What are you doing?
First, that was so good.
Thank you. Andrew,
That
what are you
was
doing?
pretty awesome.
What are you doing, Andrew?
Should we start escorting this gnome thing?
Dwarf? It's a
The word-
Duragard.
Yeah, sorry.
So, a grey dwarf.
Yeah, the word fell out of my brain. Should
That's
we
all
start escorting him to where the hammer and anvil sounds are coming from?
I think we should find Grove.
Okay, well,
We probably should find Grov and Marco, seeing as they like disappearing.
not leave them behind.
So, what are you going to do, Andrew?
Come down here and see
Move
what's
down
going
there.
on.
Yep, and you can see Grov's unconscious body, and there's a table next to him. Right.
Lol, Grov tried to steal a table.
Vlad.
Hang on.
I'm gonna come over here and go, lol, Grov tried to steal a table.
Anything else?
Can I try to shoot the table?
You can.
Oh, no.
My god.
Oh no.
Okay, when you do that, the table comes charging over.
Oh.
It tries to hit Andrew. It misses Andrew. But at the same time, because it's so big and it's running over it, it also accidentally hits Marco. So it hits Marco. Marco has to make a saving throw. Marco fails and as such is knocked prone. And the table hits Marco quite hard.
I
Right,
can't help
Vlad.
if I'm slightly responsible for this.
Well, I'm going to go away from the table.
Vlad backs up.
Then I'm gonna shoot it. Oh,
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
be in. Stuff it. I'm gonna end up using all my spells. Scorch and Ray is a prick.
Miss with the first one. Hits with the second one. Yep. And the third Scorching Ray hits as well.
That's very disappointing damage.
For you.
Okay.
Macca.
Yeah. Well, that's below average. That's like
Seeing the table run up and trample one of my allies / friends down,
Yep.
I will Eldritch Blast the table.
He hits with the Eldritch Blast. Yep. Yep, damage is done. Your Eldritch Blast smashes into the table. And is that it?
Yeah, that will be it.
Cool. Grove, make a death save, please.
Yeah, mate, doing it now.
Fails one. Woof. Neck and neck on the death saves. Shadow.
Having hit the table and seen it ram his
Ram is what?
friends,
companion.
Yep.
will run down. As he's running, tilt his fedora holding his halberd in one hand. Scream, I must go.
I must go all out. Just this one time, Master.
My table! Then, like, do a jump over the top of it and come
Yeah,
down and
misses
stab
with-
it in the center of the table.
Unfortunately, the halberd misses when he swings at the table. Phoebus.
Okay, looking at the food, I hear the ruckus, and it's like food, ruckus, food. Oh, fucking hell. Charges the table.
Charges down. Okay. And he's still,
Actually charging.
yeah, he's actually charging. Yep, you got it. So, make your attack roll.
Hitting the object. It's not a creature, is it?
Yeah, that was clever. Instant crit. So do you remember how to make your damage crit?
No.
I'm pretty sure you hold left shift while you drag your damage across. Bam! Boy, did he crit it. So just so everyone knows, if you need to actually do a crit without rolling a crit, you hold shift while you drag your damage and it happens automatically. So, Shatter Spike employs its magic to great effect and just smashes that table to splinters. Well done from Phoebus. Very well done. Alright.
Okay. Ended my turn.
Marco gets himself up off his feet. And I can only move 15 because of that. Balasar.
Going to continue talking to the door.
Yep, what are you saying to him?
So your friends who are still obviously working, is he the smith?
Right, sorry about that. Just had to talk to the missus. So say that again, please, Balasar.
Your friend is clearly working behind the door over there, as I point to it.
Yeah, so is that all you're saying?
How good of a smith is
Well, he's not the best I've ever seen, but he's pretty good.
Is he pretty good to fix the damage that's happened to my lovely, lovely sword here, as I put it right in his face?
It takes him a moment as he gets cross-eyed looking at the sword and he goes, I don't know, you'll have to ask him.
Come with me, little...
I can't, I'm tied up.
Going to kick him and then start dragging him by the...
Oof. Some paladin, jeez.
You remember what happened the last time someone went off by their own?
Uh-huh.
They got beaten down by a table.
That's me.
Alright, it's Andrew's
This
turn.
happened not 2 seconds ago.
Andrew's turn. What are you doing there, Andrew?
Okay, let's have a look. Can I cast Cure Wounds to maybe try to stave off?
Yes, you absolutely can. As long as it doesn't say T next to it for touch.
It does.
Then you would have to be touching it.
Healing word would be the other one.
Yeah, healing word would
Hang on,
be
sorry.
the other one.
I already clicked it.
Hold on, I
My
saw it. That didn't apply to anyone though, so don't stress.
Yeah, healing word is the ranged one.
Mm-hmm.
And where is that?
You may not have had it prepped.
He doesn't have it prepped.
What does that mean?
You don't have
You can't
access to
use
it
it.
right now.
Okay then.
Prayer of Healing, I think it is.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Yep.
Is a ranged one as well.
Yep. So Prayer of Healing will heal up to 6 characters, and you just healed yourself,
Nice throw.
Yes,
which is fine.
But you
You've got to click and drag it onto the enemy.
But that
Oh,
there,
to the
you
friend.
roll it once, and it is that number that you heal 6. You can heal up to 6 people of 11 each.
Okay then. I just click on who I want to heal.
Yes, but
Just
you
whoever
only,
needs.
well,
No,
you're
no.
only supposed to roll that once, and then it is that number that gets applied to each of the 6 people.
No, I
if you
think
wanna
that's
do that.
actually an error, Midnight.
Well, that's what it reads as.
Well, I'm reading it now. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above 2nd. So no, I'll let it roll randomly for every character because it doesn't specify.
'Cause to me, that reads roll it once and that's your number.
Yeah, no. It's going to be on each character.
It's each character because the heal could be two fucking. It could be a 1 plus 1 plus.
Yeah, that's right. So drag that heal button onto Grove.
1 second.
Like you would an attack.
I'm just moving the map 1 sec.
Yep, all good. And how's the map on the stream? Yep, it's fine.
Oh, nice.
So now you got 4 more, so you can get there and drag it on to
people you can see.
Marco and Mako.
Maka.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see. Oh, yes, you would be able to.
Yeah, Balasar. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's tight, but yes.
They're doing good throws on this.
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm pretty sure Balasard's out of range.
Ooh.
30, isn't it? 60.
Yeah, it's 30 range.
There he's
Just
out of
see that
range.
one.
That was
Yeah.
good, man.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to heal Balasar, so don't do that to him.
Is Shadow damaged? No.
No.
Shadow is not.
So that's all I can do for that spell.
Yep.
Because
And-
Balasar's out of range.
Still got movement though, don't I?
I'll just tick that you've used a second level spell. You do still have movement, yes.
I'm gonna dash over here, following Ballas.
Call me Balthazar.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Hold on, no, you can't dash because you did an
Oh
action.
yeah, that was an action. Sorry, then
So
yeah,
you can
just-
move 25, so there.
And that will be me done.
Okay, not a problem. And Vlad?
Gonna follow Balazar, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay.
He's probably gonna do something stupid.
Yeah.
Regardless.
He's gonna be like, yeah, I'll go off by myself, but I'm not a
Okay.
grove.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Let's hope this
I'll
will take.
head and follow Balasar.
Yep. Grove, what are you doing down there?
Grov groggily shakes his head, gets to his knees, and says, I got attacked by a fucking table. Then I stand up and go to Maka. We got to get... Oh, Marco, sorry. Marco, we've got to get out of here, man. This sucks. So then I run it. Which I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for it.
Can I do a spell at the top of the stairs to heal?
You certainly can.
Okay, I would like to do a healing word on a level 2.
Go for it. You know how to do it?
I think I do.
So as you're dragging, like, don't just click the button. Click and drag it towards yourself on the map. But before you release it, tap right click and it will add an extra die.
Okay, so the healing word does that for everyone around me too, right?
Let me bring your character sheet up. Grove.
As a bonus
Actions.
action.
Healing word only heals one person, I believe.
Alright, well
A
then I'll
creature
go
of your
Yeah,
cure.
choice.
it only heals one person.
Okay, I'll go cure wounds. That does that, right?
Cure
Kill Win is
wounds.
only one person.
Both Phoebus and Shadow don't need healing, dude. It's only you, Marco, and you, Marco, Balasar.
Okay, so...
So from where you are, you'd be able to see
Yep.
Andrew and Marco.
Okay, so I'll do that on every one of...
No, cure wounds is still single target.
Do I have a... I thought I had a multiple target. A healing ability.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
I
don't
don't.
have it available. You haven't got it memorized.
Oh, damn. Okay, alright. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. So,
I've just-
you're casting the heal. Who are you casting it on?
Oh, well, I'm going to cast it on myself because I look as though I'm the most damaged.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nice!
Nice. As you do it,
Uh-oh.
you regain another 2d10 hit points. So you
What
just
the hell?
regain another 13 hit points on top.
Why was that?
What's with the wild magic surge?
The wild magic surge was
Oh.
because Brutu purchased it for Grov.
Oh,
Ooh.
thank you. Thank you, Bruto. Appreciate it,
You
dude.
just got insanely lucky, Grov.
Dun, dun, dun. If I knew the Superman music, I would sing it.
That's alright. He bought that about 10 minutes ago, and that's just the first opportunity I've had to give it to you.
Dude, sweet.
You might have got a unicorn, who knows? You might have
Oh,
fireballed, who knows?
yeah, okay. Thank you, Bruto, but can you not do that again?
It's his coins, he can spend it on what he wants.
I've heard about these wild things, don't worry.
Anyway, okay, Grov has been healed. Shadow.
End of turn.
Yeah.
Shadow is going to pat Grov and say, it was like we went out on a night on the town and the table ended up winning.
Sounds about right.
Grov goes, ha ha ha, dad joke.
Should have tried kicking it with your toes.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate form of attack on tables. I've done it myself.
Couldn't
Really?
stay away from those legs, hey Grov.
Hey, I love a good leg, mate.
He's going to then walk this way. As Aerosmith has once sung it.
Okay, Phoebus.
Right
Well
out,
done
so
destroying that
everyone
table.
is Coming back up, I'm going to head back over here
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, he's running back for food.
check out those foods.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so... Marco will also make a run back to join his friends. And it is now Balasar's turn. Balasar, what's the plan here?
We're going to make the other good dwarves come down and not fight. One of them is indeed a dwarven smith.
Appears, well, you've been told it is.
Oh.
And the fact that you're still hearing the hammers ringing on the anvil like this.
Oh, he's got this down pat. Listen to that.
I know, right? I'd give myself inspiration, but anyway. So what is it Balasar's doing?
Dragging that fucking dwarf down here.
Right. The dwarf is tired, so when you get there you see that there is 2 stone doors, like French door style.
I'm going to tell him that he can now yell to his friends to come through. And I'm going to stand behind the dwarf.
Okay, so you're putting the dwarf in front of you, and you want to tell him exactly what it is you want him to do.
Actually, back a little.
Remember that you're a paladin. Yep, so what is it you want him to do?
Tell your friends to come in. It's urgent. And tell
There's a
them,
giant lizard eating our food.
tell them that when they come in, that nobody will be harmed if they do as they're told.
He looks at you dubiously. I'm not sure it's gonna work. What do you
If
want
they
me to
wish-
say?
I want you to tell them that dinner's ready.
Is that it?
And when they come through the doors, tell them nobody will get hurt if they do what they are told.
Okay, you're the boss. Guys, chow time! Get your butts out here!
It's gold, Furs. It's gold, man.
Thank you. Andrew, your turn.
Okay, 1 second, just moving the map.
You know, if we weren't doing turn-based, we could have all just positioned ourselves outside the room and then...
Well, the paladin didn't think of that, so Andrew, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go hide behind one of these pillars in case when these guys come out, they're not in the best of mood.
Okay, so dashing forward. Yep, gotcha.
And hold my... No, never mind, that's the end of my...
No, yeah, because you dashed. There's
Yep.
no
I remember that.
taking of an action there. Alright. Vlad. What are you doing there, Vlad?
Well, attempting to move somewhere where I can shoot from.
Would you bloody hurry up? The dwarf's getting
Go over
impatient
there.
with you.
Ah,
You're gonna go eat some food, are you?
If Phoebus will
it's the
share.
only place.
Macca.
Oh. I'll move towards the pillar. And ready in action.
Not a problem. And Grov? Bringing up the
Grov.
rear once again.
Yeah, thank you for that. Grob is going to sprint over here, yelling as I run, "Everybody, get ready for these doors to open." And then I'm going to stand there in a ready position.
Right, gotcha. Shadow.
Can Shadow trip Grove as he runs?
No.
Yeah,
Grov's already
thank
gone
you,
past.
thank you.
Shadow will,
Sorry, Shadow, what? You're cutting out there.
Shadow will walk to here,
Uh-huh.
right behind Andrew, and ready his ready his
No problem, Phoebus. Gorging on the dwarf stew.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Sorry, Vlad, didn't mean to move you then.
Sure, you
Alright.
didn't.
Okay, so
No, don't trust you and your shenanigans.
alright. The stone doors open to reveal a little bit inside. And one curious dwarf pops his head out, sees what's going on. And the dwarf in your hand is like, "Don't panic, they're gonna cut me beard off." And this particular dwarf is going to turn around and yell, "Intruders! We've got intruders!" And goes running back across.
So, can I get my pew before he runs off?
You certainly can. So he was here. Or here, yep. Chill touch, critical hit, well
Oh!
done.
Nice.
Whew.
About time, man.
Yep.
Oh, nice damage.
Nice
That's good
damage,
damage,
very
man.
nice damage.
Damn.
About time it did something.
Yep, but he still runs off.
Can't heal.
No, but he can still run.
Man, that was almost perfect damage.
It was very good.
And
Marco, yeah, sorry, is that it?
Yeah, that's all.
Yep. Marco comes and positions himself, which reveals unto him a little bit more, and he can actually also now see another dwarf. And yeah, we might just zoom that in a little bit. That's a good idea.
Should we just kill this dwarf and just kill the rest of them? This
Well-
seems like it's too much hassle.
The paladin sort of said if you do what you're told, he'll let him live. So Marco's
Fine, he can
move.
have. Actually, you know what? We could have like
Balasar.
start a wave driving thing and have him pull our cards.
Hang on.
Balasar's turn.
Mine to push the dwarf in the open door
Right.
and tell him to tell his friends to come out without putting up a fight.
So given that you've tied him up and he's restrained, You're moving to there.
He's gonna be in front of me.
You're holding him up like a human shield, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Dwarf shield.
Yeah,
Oh,
dwarf
nice,
shield. Very
nice.
well done.
A short one.
A nice dwarven shield.
Yes.
It's like the little ones
I
that are
like
like plate size.
I do. I like that. That was very well done, Rev.
Kind of like the one Captain America has.
And you see another dwarf over there. Okay, so I'll just read you the description quickly. It says double stone doors lead into a barrel vaulted area containing several furnaces. The eastern end of the chamber continues into a large, dark cave from which a cold wind moans. A stream of water rushes from west to east through the center of the room, crossed by 2 stone bridges. On the other side of the stream, 3 bald grey dwarves work at a roaring forge, beating a white-hot blade into shape on an old anvil, except for the one that had crossed the bridge, but that's the description that you just got. And because it actually describes that to you, I'm just going to reveal a lot more.
Seeing as they're bald, we won't be able to threaten them with loss of beard.
Alright.
Bald doesn't mean no beard.
This is true.
You know what they say? If your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got 2 mums. Anyhow.
Okay.
Look that up on YouTube if you want to have a laugh later, Grov.
Yeah, I think I will later.
Oh, shit.
It's actually pretty good. Okay, so Balasar, you're holding the dwarven shield in front of you, and what are you actually doing? What are your demands?
I'm telling him to tell his friends to come out without fighting. They won't be harmed. We want to ask them some questions.
Okay, so like, are you whispering sweet nothings into his ear, or are you yelling that out, or?
I'm yelling that, but I'm also going to tell him to repeat it.
Okay, so you yell it out, and he repeats, "Throw down your weapons! They got me by the short ones!" Andrew.
First, that's gold.
Thank you. Andrew, what are you doing?
Should I be dashing down into this room?
Don't ask me should you, just tell me what you are doing. Time will tell whether it's a good idea or not. Well, you can just hold your turn.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, so just mark ready on your... Press the ready button on your character sheet, and that will make that happen.
Yep. There it is.
Uh-huh.
It's done.
Excellent. So... Vlad, you're up.
Righto.
It's almost 11 down there, isn't it?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, okay. We might call it after this encounter.
Yep, gonna walk. Actually, not there. Gonna walk to the.
Okay, but in a straight line, I'll let you redraw that.
No, it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna walk any further.
Well, there it is anyway.
And just readying at that door. Ready to pew pew
Gotcha.
shit. If it goes
Macca.
I'm going to walk all the way over here,
Okay, yep.
yelling at the dwarves, saying, "Do as my friend says, or I'll have to come towards you, and I'll attempt to intimidate the dwarves."
Okay, roll an intimidation check. Ooh, so it's going to be a wisdom opposing throw, isn't it? He is not intimidated. He is a little bit. And where is that one? Definitely not. So one of them sort of half stops what he's doing. The other two just look like they're ready to go. Grov, moving in.
I do want to move in, and when I enter that door, I want to pass my friend. Let's do this, guys. Let's intimidate them. I want to create in my hands a produce flame. So
Like
I
you just
want
want
to
to hold it out like you're ready to throw a fireball sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to yell at them. I don't know. Trying to say, be aware of my friends behind me. We are only the first. So I'd like to
roll your
produce the
intimidation
flame.
check.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see it. Drum roll for 13. Okay, well, definitely this one here drops what he's doing and shows his number 20, that is, which is this one here. Has his hands up like, yep, let's parlay. The other two don't seem to give a rat's ass about what you just said. Shadow.
Okay. Do I have flames in my hand as
You are
flame?
holding a like flame in your hand. It's not burning you, yes.
Copy. Yep. Good,
Yep.
good.
All right,
Thanks,
so
mate.
Shadow comes moving forward
Actually, sorry, it's on the other side, in front of Macca.
in front of Macca. Yep. Gotcha.
It'll still be 30 yards.
We need
Yeah,
to
that's
walk in there, crit one shot the first guy, and the rest will just wet their pants.
Maybe. What's Shadow
Shadow
doing?
is going to, with his halberd, shave part of the dwarf that's my dwarven shield, shave his beard, and say, who else wants to party?
Right. Okay. Noted. Phoebus.
Roll Dex, slip, and slit his throat.
I'm so tempted to just charge 22.
Well, what do you think Phoebus would actually do?
Attack.
Exactly that.
Phoebus is going for it. Let's see the magic, Phoebus.
Come on, man.
Oh! Oh! Well done. Boom. Let's see it.
Oh,
Nice.
good roll.
Well done.
Now,
So,
And
hold on.
with that,
Describe
Holy
it.
crap,
Hold on. Midnight.
With
Describe it.
I'll point over to the others and say, "You're next." Throw them down.
Okay. Yeah. Describe what you just did.
So, with drool still dripping out of my maw, charge forward at this first guy, skewered him with my shatter spike.
Yep.
Ripped it out the side of his guts, goes flying everywhere, and then points to the rest. You're next.
Didn't you have some stew or a chicken bone poking out of your
Yeah,
mouth?
he just said he had gruel still dripping down his snout.
Oh, God.
you know, I was expecting you to run over there and just put your fist through him and pull out his heart and then just squish it.
Happened.
Oh dear.
Is
That
that, enough
was,
of an intimidation to the others?
I'm going to say that they're definitely intimidated. Yes, particularly Dwarf 20. But we'll cross that bridge in a second. All right. So
Well, of course, there's two of them.
yeah, the main one's going to have to make another wisdom check, and he is just absolutely shocked. He's speechless. He doesn't even know what to say. He's just looking at Phoebus like, what the fuck was that? Duergar 20 draws his war pick and makes a big pointed thing of dropping it down, so it makes like a clunking noise when it hits the ground.
Good sound effect, dude.
Thanks, it was my glass and my mug. His hands are up. Duergar 20 is definitely like a surrendering position. The other dwarf, not so much, but he's just absolutely gobsmacked. Marco, on the other hand, is super impressed. Comes up, puts his hand around Phoebus, like his arm around Phoebus. How you doing? That was pretty cool.
I'm just going to push him away.
Balasar.
You know how in what was it? The Avengers? How Hop, gets in, smack, straight out.
Right in front of you? Yeah, gotcha.
I'm gonna sit him on the ground, right in front of me.
You're going to kick him off, aren't you?
I hope the next word's not teabag.
Oh no.
He'll be like,
It's
how about
going
these
downhill
Dragon
really
Balls?
quick, reel it in.
We have it all, folks. Barbarians, food dripping down their snouts, just smashing dwarves and teabagging paladin dragonborns. Let's go. Alright, so you've put him in front of you?
So sit him in front of,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to look over the way and say, I swear to you, on my God, no more harm will come to you if you come over.
Okay. Andrew.
They're going to come over there and someone's going to stab them.
I'm gonna come down and see what's going on because it sounds like it's
Sounds like it's all happening down here.
I should probably hog tie Phoebus too.
I want to be where all the action is.
So for those who
No,
just
I'm
missed
just
it, we just had a surge in viewers. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are going to be calling it probably in about 20 minutes or so. But Phoebus, the lizard folk barbarian, just absolutely smashed a Durga dwarf. Natural 20 on a charge, and it was pretty epic.
With a KFC leg in his mouth.
He had gruel dripping down his snout, and he just charged straight in and smashed it. All right, so sorry, Andrew is dashing forward, was it?
Yes, and stay there.
Yep, that was your action done, not a problem. And Durgar 9, who's been hogtied by Balasar, sitting down in front of Balasar, also just in absolute awe of the primal being that is Phoebus, capable of just doing that in one freaking hit. Vlad.
I'm gonna walk down there.
Brutu, to answer your question, I'm just going to scroll up and read that. Brutu purchased a wild magic surge on Grov, and when Grov cast his next spell, it went off, and it...
Pretty sure it healed him, didn't it?
It did. It healed him for 2d10.
Yeah, sweet. And a good roll. Thank you, Brutu.
He's probably annoyed now, and he'll do it again.
Okay, that's okay. So, Vlad.
Yeah, just coming up to there and holding my action.
Beautiful. Macca.
We're just making a defensive line here. Show of force.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will actually start to menacingly walk towards the bridge as I can.
Yep. That'd be pretty menacingly, considering he's a warlock. And welcome to Leyrune from Fantasy Grounds College. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. You're a champ. And while I'm at it, if anyone wants to learn more about how to use Fantasy Grounds like we are, Fantasy Grounds College, Google it. It's amazing. They'll teach you how to play. And Bruto has also just redeemed another Wild Magic Surge on Grov.
Oh, you bugger!
He's burning those coins.
Damn.
Okay. So sorry, Macca, you moved down there. Are you doing anything else?
I'm...
No?
No.
Okay, that's alright. Grov, what are you doing there, Grov?
Shit. Alright, Grov wanted to run across and jump and land in front of those two dwarves.
Yep.
Like, run across, jump across
You need
the
to make an
stream.
athletics check?
Oh, considering I've got this wild spell fucking floating about, I don't know what's going to happen.
Jump, splat in the water.
No.
Well,
Maybe it'll put out the fire.
the Wild Magic Surge, you'll just
What
have
am
to
I
wait and
doing?
see.
Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay.
Nah, one.
Waiting for it. No, he clears it. No problem. He jumps straight over. So you're now standing in front of these two dwarves really close. Number 20 has surrendered. He's got his hands up as I described earlier. The other one is still just staring at Phoebus in just fucking shock. That was brutal.
In my hands, I still have flame.
You do.
And I do look at them and I say, cross the bridge, talk to your friend, you will be survived if you cooperate.
Okay, as you do
I
that...
flick my eyebrows on...
Hold on. As you do that ball of flame in your hand, that was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what happened?
You just exploded in a fireball of a 3rd level spell.
Holy crap!
I'm not even going to roll for that, Grob. You just fucking burned those two around you to a crisp. Now, what's the range on fireball? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a sec.
Oh, please don't be more than 50.
I think that it's
20-foot radius.
30 feet.
No, it's 20
Oh.
20 foot.
Yep, so...
Dex save or take 8d6 fire. And seeing as it's centered on him...
Oh, shit!
Right,
Yeah.
you have just killed all 3 of those dwarves.
Oh no!
Okay, and hold on a moment. Damage-wise, we are talking here...
So you use the dwarf as a shield and reduce the...
That's true.
Yeah, hold the phone. I'm just reading it because none of our characters actually have fireball on their sheets. Otherwise, I'll just steal it from
Yeah, I
that.
do.
Oh, you
sheet.
do?
Crap.
Yeah.
I
Who
believe
do?
it's
That was a
46
fucking awesome thing,
fire.
dude.
8d6 fire damage on a
Oh.
failed save.
How much are we in that?
Andrew, Balasar, and Vlad are going to be hit.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
So Vlad, if you've already got it on your character sheet, do you want to do the saves on Andrew, Balasar, and yourself respectively, but only one, and then roll the damage at level 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I've only got it at level 3.
Okay, well that's fine.
Well,
So
can I use Misty Step to step away?
I don't even have 3-level spells.
no, you don't. It was a wild magic surge. Who knows why? Let's just say magic. It was just great though that he had a fucking ball of fire in his hand and it just went boom. All right.
Because I had
Vlad.
a held action.
Yeah.
Can I cast Misty Step? It's a bonus action to teleport.
No, not in this instance. I'll talk to you about that after you do it. But do the saving throw on Andrew first, please.
Oh.
Andrew fails. Please roll the damage on Andrew.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell?
Friggin' hell, you do like we are literally going to die. I am literally going to fucking die.
Oh, crap.
Balasar fails as well.
I have the dwarf.
shit.
Yes.
I have the dwarf.
You do.
Oh, he's got 4 1s. Yes.
You do. Okay, and Vlad on yourself.
Oh. See you, Vlad. Oh.
Boom.
Are
So
you fuck-
Grov has just fucking exploded for magic.
Thank you very much.
A wild fucking surge.
What happens to Grov? Do I survive or am I dead too?
No, you survive. It doesn't affect you.
Everybody else is gonna kill you.
Wait up. Wait up. I've got something
Not
to
me,
do.
'cause I'm unconscious.
The
Thank
thing
you.
is,
I was
it
literally
wasn't Grove, it was
4 points of
Root
damage
two
away from
purchased
being dead.
36 hit points to Vlad. Holy
Yeah, I'm
crap.
4 hit points off being dead.
Holy
If
crap.
that dealt an extra 4 damage, I would be instant dead.
Oh, I
Wow.
see how far of death I am.
I will lay on hands Vlad for 1, and I will lay on hands Andrew for
Holy
See? It's
crap.
not all bad. So
Thank
please
you.
do the lay on hands. Bruto, that was
Yeah, that was awesome.
that
Is
was
it still
something
Grov's go?
else.
Is it still my go to?
Grov should get hit by that too. It was centered on him. So it hits where he is and explodes outwards.
Well,
And the roll should get advantage.
But hang on. Hang
He's
on.
the epicenter.
You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna agree with this. I'm gonna say yeah. Do the damage to Grub as well.
Well, because
Do
when
the
it
save
goes
first,
off
though.
for an actual,
Come
when
on.
it goes off
Do
for
the-
the actual magic surge, it hits the person that does.
Yeah, no,
But I'm casting it, aren't I?
no. It was an accident.
Oh.
Just make him do a save first.
Oh, shit.
He fails. Roll that damage.
Oh, no.
Boom.
Oh!
Didn't kill him, but
Oh,
damage is
shit.
done. So as Grobs, I'm gonna give it a description from the beginning. As Grobs jumped across the river holding this ball of fire, he doesn't know what's happened, but that ball just exploded, incinerated everyone. Balasar fortunately lived and was able to cast his lay on hands both on Andrew and Vlad. Everyone is quite damaged. Now, because it's getting very late down in New South Wales where the majority of the players are, what we're going to do is we are going to call it there, but I'm going to hand out some loot first, okay? Bear with me.
Little loot dwarves.
Yep. Oh, and this is sort of what the room looks like just for everyone as well. I keep forgetting to hand out the artworks, but there you have it. And let's see what loot they actually had. Right, so if you open the party sheet and go to the inventory tab, you're going to find some stuff.
Ooh.
Shiny.
Shiny. Oh, nice potion.
That's exactly it. What does it actually say? Thank you for the follow, Metabit. You are follower number 70.
Okay, the potion, a vial of transparent liquid which has a silver sliver of something floating in it.
Ominous?
Yeah.
And
Nice.
the necklace, a gold necklace set with a ruby stone.
900 GP. Thank you.
Is that one going into the community bag?
I think it's a party sheet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we going to roll for the
Everyone's
potion?
agreeing with that? I'll chuck it in there.
Yeah, put
Well,
the gold
I've got an
necklace in
alchemy kit, so I could probably actually find out what that potion does.
Okay. Well, just for the sake of making it interesting, I'm going to say that, yeah, I'll allow that, and I am identifying that for you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
So,
there.
when you drink this potion, your strength score changes to 21 for 1 hour. The potion has no effect on you if your strength is equal to or greater than that score. This potion's transparent liquid has floating in it a sliver of fingernail from a hill giant.
It's like
Grov's going to roll
Yummy.
for that.
the scorpion in tequila.
Yes, I think we'll
Right.
all be rolling.
Boom!
Nice roll, Grob.
I'm
So,
going to say need before greed. So everyone that uses actual strength for their attacks.
yeah, well, there's quite a few of those.
Yeah, Grov doesn't, but he's as weak as shit.
Oh, well, Grove does use strength.
Yeah, I do, but I'm so weak.
More meaning that you're a primary spellcaster.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
more of a spellcaster,
Is
so I mean,
more my thing.
I do understand that.
so you're happy
But-
to let it go then, Grove?
I'm not sure.
Remember, it only gives you the strength for an hour.
Which is how many moves?
A
A lot.
lot.
Like 10 rounds is 1 minute.
It'd be like one
Yeah.
It'd be a
gaming
cup.
session.
It'll be a couple of combats.
Being new to this, and you guys know that I am, and I am trying hard. Is it tactical to keep that for myself if I need the strength, or can I
Well,
give it to anyone
You'd
at
probably
any time?
you'd probably be better off giving it to someone who would use it. I mean, you've won the role, so you can hold it, no problem. But given that you're not designed, your character's not designed to get in there and fight with weapons. Your guy's designed to cast spells from the middle, right? The bottle would be more advantageous to one of the paladins or one of the fighters, like Phoebus or Balasar or Shadow.
Okay. What I'm going to do is hold it, and I might bargain with the player, or give it to them when they need.
Yep,
Is
not a
that
problem.
okay by you guys?
Yeah, that's fine. There's also a bit of coinage, 321 gold, 1100 silver. That's been assigned amongst everyone. And
We
that
gonna
was a
take
really
a
good finish
sleep?
to this section, actually.
Are we going to take a sleep or something, or we're not in
Well, it's hard to say really because the area you're in, well, you've got a great big chasm to the right-hand side there.
that? Yeah, okay.
That, you know, it describes it as there was a wind coming from that. So time will tell, really.
Yeah, okay.
I'd just like to get there and say, Rob, you had to up me, didn't you?
What's that, mate? Come on, I missed it. What's that?
You had to one up me, didn't you?
Oh, I'm fucking sorry, dude. I didn't even know that was going to happen, man.
That's the beauty of the Wild Magic Surge. But to purchase a Wild Magic Surge, just so everyone knows, it's not cheap, right? If I bring it up, bear with me, and I'll be able to tell you.
I can't believe I survived.
A Wild Magic Surge will actually cost someone 250 gold coins. Now, given that you only earn 2 gold coins per 10 minutes, or 100 gold coins per 100 bits, they're either doing a hell of a lot of watching, or they're actually donating to us to help make our game better. So,
Oh, okay. Thanks, Bootu. It was good
either
fun,
way,
man.
one way or another, they're either paying for it or they're actually doing us a solid and watching it and hopefully having a really good time. And Bruto, who did buy it, is also one of our subscribers. Leroon from Fantasy Grounds College is also the other one. And sorry, no, Bruto is not. Apologies. Bruto does not actually subscribe. It is he's playing with us tonight. Shit, I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm going to Discord to look, and it is actually Duskmar is the other subscriber. Apologies.
Thanks, dude.
Whoop, whoop. I'm in here right now.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember your name.
That charge that I did, I will have to get there and give half credit to Vlad as well. If it wasn't for his chill touch, that dude wouldn't have died like that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. All right, and Metabit, to answer your question, Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Queensland, so no daylight savings. So 6:30 or 7:30, depending on which state you're looking in at. And if you're on the Discord, we can talk about that later. Not a problem. If anyone does donate or buy any of the merchandise that's available underneath the stream, all that money does go back to buying more adventures and equipment like my microphone, so I can do my famous Scottish accent. And it's just helping make everything work better.
It's lucky Grov jumped across, actually, thinking about it.
It was
Yeah.
It's like the planets just aligned for that frickin' flame in your hand to turn into a fireball. It was just a fantastic ending, and I'm absolutely stoked at the result. Before I shut it down, does anyone have any feedback, anything that we need to change, or thoughts or ideas?
Levels?
Um,
Can't do it, right? It's okay.
no, you know what? We will, but not now. We'll do it during the week. I'm going to give everyone a level up for that. That was fucking epic.
Yeah, cool, man. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, I know some of you have been hanging out for quite a bit, and it is about time to do it. So, talk to me during the week. If you want me to do the level up for your character, I will. But if you want to be here and do it, I'll start the server whenever you're on, and we'll get that done so that next time you play, you will be level 5. Alright, with that, I'm stopping the stream. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks for the follows. I'm up to 70. That's pretty amazing effort, considering generally we only stream twice a week. And as I said, if anyone does throw some bits or donations, it goes back into this so that we have more to do and have a lot more fun. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.